Hello and welcome to DC30 and our Mythic Odyssey of Theros, D&D with an ancient Greek twist. I am your Dungeon Master, Red Nova, and I'm joined as always by my lovely players Heaton, Paige, Violet, and Moss will be joining us a teensy bit later, as he has a previous engagement for the moment. How is everybody tonight? You well?
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to die.
I feel like we need to start getting sponsors or something, because there's always the this little air vacuum before I launch into the recap.
We could just mention our cosplay pages and stuff, be super self promo.
No, sure, absolutely.
None of it. I don't think any of us done anything in 400 years, so there's that too.
Hey, I have been working on my Alexios cosplay. I'll have you know.
I mean, well, promote your own then.
All right. If anyone does want to check out some of my work, I am hot_lava with the last A and lava being a 4. That is my Instagram. And yeah, I do cosplay stuff, the occasional bit of personal faff, but that's essentially it.
Nice.
Y'all feel free to do the same, of course. This is entirely optional, but extending the opportunity here.
When I actually do something, maybe, but at the moment, we're on a content ban.
That's fair. And this is, I am pleased to report, our 25th episode.
Way. Session 25.
You know what happened in session 25 of Critical Role's campaign 2?
Or
was it 26?
Oh, you're on about Molly?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's Monday, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's 27, but I could be
okay.
wrong.
Close.
Yeah, that lines up.
We can beat it today.
I mean, we nearly died last week.
And the week before that.
And the week before that. Sometimes maybe it's just the time, you know. I do have multiple characters lined up, so I sat there I was watching my friend's stream the other day, and I was just there, binging. I bought this new little book. I'll tell you about it another time. But basically, it helps you create characters, and it gives you cool prompts. And I was like, yeah, this is sick. I was having a great time. So yeah, I've got 200 now.
Are they all clerics?
No.
Oh, okay.
I play stuff other than clerics sometimes.
I just know you're a cleric girl, that's all.
I am a cleric girl. I love being a cleric. I love being able to just watch people die if I don't heal them.
I don't know what I am. I do love paladins, but it's definitely not my only love.
No, clerics are my one true love. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts me every time because they've just got so many spells.
Yeah. Fighter and barbarian for me, but I think it's because I just like playing big people, and they're usually the ones I like best.
I only need one spell, and that's Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of barbarian and cleric, just because I like to slash things and kind of kill things that, are meant to be dying.
You should try Paladin at some point. Paladins do one really big slash.
Or Forge Cleric. Or War Cleric.
My motto is, if it took more than one attack, you weren't playing a Paladin. And so, on that note, when last we left off, Tempest, after a harrowing encounter with a horrific monster known as a Woe Strider, had continued to scour the Isle of Iska for the lost tomb that is their quarry. They resolved to investigate a nearby abandoned palace next, but they were forced to flee after engaging a powerful creature made of living moss. Badly bruised and exhausted, the party rested up in the untouched forest that was the Woe Strider's territory. In the morning, the party sought answers at the now ruined Celestial Observatory, atop the mountain that forms the center and majority of this island. There was little to find there, other than some mysterious drawings. However, whilst there, Calliope channeled her gift as an oracle, and invoked her goddess Nycta, Mother of Night, to reveal location of the tomb. Now, with a direct heading, the party has resumed their journey, and that is where we left off. Tempest, you have just exited the observatory which you were at previously. It's sort of 100 feet away from you now at this point as you continue along the higher points of the mountain. Do you continue your trajectory?
Well, yeah, I assume so. Like trying to make the most direct route to where we were directed by the goddess.
I think we were all were we all connected by a rope last time, just for like the steeper parts. I think we were, but I can't remember if we undid it for when we were inside the observatory or not.
What's card? I think you took it off during the observatory, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, we did because I climbed on the top of it. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Mm.
But okay, yeah, I'm happy to keep going.
Very well. Can I get a marching order, please?
Should I take the rear?
I'll take the front, I guess, then.
And then I'll be behind Estlin just in case anything attacks her.
I imagine Calliope
and Skatinos will say are in the middle of Amalia and Jason. That's fine.
Yeah, I imagine Calliope will probably be closest to me in case, so I can intercept in case she gets hit by anything.
Hmm. Very well. Sorry, bear with me one moment. You guys track along. So at this point, it's too sort of like thin up here in terms of the soil and the air for any big plants. So you don't really get anything this high beyond shrubs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of sort of precariously, not necessarily precariously. The path is fairly wide, but you can definitely see to one side and the other, the mountain below and the land below. At this peak, you have a wide view of almost the entire island, and there's quite a lovely vista as you walk along, just casually marching.
With the mountains route that we're taking, is it very similarly obvious as it was before? Like, it's like kind of almost like Florida. Like you go on one side, it's desolate, dry, and the other side is kind of blamish and green. Is it very much obvious?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who's leading again, sorry?
Estlin.
Estlin, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, start.
Yeah, so that's a 12, but my passive is 17.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Just like to throw that out there into the void, just in case.
No, fair enough. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, rob you of your passive perception. So, you walk along for the better part of an hour, and you're getting towards the lower slopes at this point, which is sort of where you were directed to go. You're having to sort of, there's a few sections where you have to sort of do that thing where you know, like hop, to sort of go down a hill. You ever had, I don't know how to describe it, when you're
You sort of
doing
have to do that little run to
that
try
little
and
run,
stop yourself from falling over.
Yeah.
You're doing that in a few different places as it sort of drops down a couple times. As you're getting lower and lower, Estlin, you spot something about 100 feet away. That what you thought were these two sort of dark, like dead-colored bushes, the leaves, upon closer inspection, look more like fur.
Can I get a tiny bit closer to see better?
Trying to avoid detection?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh no. That's a 7.
Sorry, really quickly, do you want one of us to avatar Calliope as well, or you can do that?
I'll do that this time around. I'll
Cool.
just keep...
Cool.
Just for simplicity's sake.
That's a 7.
A 7.
Mhm. I wear armor.
So you try to inch a bit closer, and you hear, but unfortunately you slip slightly on a loose rock, and there's a very audible cling, cling as your various different scales rattle against each other. The two furry mounds shoot slightly backwards, and these heads lift up, and you see elements remind you, Jason, and you, Amalia, of bison.
Okay.
Except they have no skin on their face.
Oh.
They're faceless.
They are, well, there's a skull where their faces should be.
Oh, okay.
There's yellow, pale, rotted bone where an actual animal's face should be. And then an awful smell hits your nostrils. Like death mixed with swamp gas and skunk musk.
Nice. Cool.
Great smell.
Can I try? Do they look hostile?
They're just looking at you.
How big are these things in comparison to us?
They are about twice your size, Jason.
Okay, so pretty large. Okay, cool.
Big
Cool.
Can I
boys.
try turn undead?
Can we not just go round them?
I don't think
You try
it's
turn
like-
undead?
Yeah.
How was the range on turn undead?
30 feet.
You are about 60 feet away from them at this
Oh,
point.
then no. Then I won't bother.
That's big enough for us to see,
Mhm.
but we're still like within walking distance away from them.
Then shall we just walk around? Do we have to go this way?
Make a perception check. Oh, sorry, make a
My
survival
roll.
check. Make a survival check.
No rolls. Oh no, 21.
It would slow you down a little bit, but there is a way around if you sort of go down around the nice side of the mountain and about. That would probably be the safest way.
Should we avoid these things?
I mean, looking at them, they're big. They don't have a face. They're
Do we know what they are? They look horrible.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and make separate nature checks.
yeah.
Actually, nature or religion, your choice.
Oh. I rolled a 15. Can I just add my religion on it, which is a +3, so 18?
Yeah, I got 18 as well for my nature.
Actually, this fits in especially with you, Jason. You recall an old story, and with Eslin prompting as well a couple bits of the details, it sort of comes together and it remembers it. You, Jason, especially, you recall tales your wife would say once or twice, especially to your children, of a very vain farmer who boasted that his cows were so purely thoroughbred and magnificent that they rivaled anything the gods could rear. This pissed off the god Heliod massively, and he cursed this farmer's flock, so legends say, to forever be the most vile and disgusting creatures known to man, an affront to nature and the senses.
Oh no.
Nelia took exception to these abominations crawling the land, and they have forever been a mark of her ire. They are
Okay.
known as Katoblipas.
Katoblipas.
So basically, we're not taking this route. We're going to go round.
Yeah, but does Jason feel compelled to kill them? That's the question.
No, so sorry, really quickly, you were saying that Nilia took pity on these things.
No, Nelia fucking hates them.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I wanted
They
to
are-
just double check that.
You know, especially through tales, that they are the worst in her eyes. They are an
Yeah.
abomination, a mutation, and she loathes them.
Okay, there's like a little part of me that kind of looks at everyone and just goes, if anyone would like to help me take these things down, I'd appreciate the assist.
If that's what you want, I can't say no.
And axes out.
It's just really casual murder hobo energy of just slow.
Calliope knocks an arrow and says, "I've got a bad feeling about this."
Do we have some time to prepare then?
Yeah,
Just a
before
little
we
bit?
go any further, just from pure sight from where we are. So we're still about 60 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Like how many could I see just from instant appearance and see if
Make
there's
a
any...
perception check.
Sweet. Ooh, that is a 17 plus 1, 18.
As far as you can tell, 2.
Just the 2. Okay, so 2 large bison-like.
You watch as one of them just like breathes this mustardy yellow gas out of its mouth that, as soon as it touches a nearby branch and leaves, it sort of just composts into mulch almost instantaneously, and it just slows off the branch into its mouth. And it's like...
Ugh. I really don't like these things. I think I remember my wife telling me about them. I look at the party, and I do look at them, and I'm balancing about whether or not it's worth taking them on. Amalia seems to be on my back for this one.
Well, if I can slash something, I'm here for you. So you know.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest that we try and go around them stealthily, but if we can't, everyone be at the most ready to attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Or sorry, let me rephrase that. If it's like the stealth is gone and dusted, I'm just gonna go straight in.
Okay.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
I
I'll be
need-
stealth.
Everyone to make... And they are aware of your presence, and you know you're aware of their presence, so you can try to gingerly move about them. That will be an animal handling check as opposed to a stealth check.
Okay,
16.
that's 18 for me.
12.
So 12, 18, 16?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll for Calliope. What is her animal handling? She rolled a 15, so this shouldn't be too bad.
Same one as Katina says.
Oh, good question.
18! Because she's got that whole thing where she adds half a proficiency bonus to everything.
Oh yeah, jack of all trades.
I've got it here. Scotinos' animal handling is shit, plus 6. And he rolled a 14, so modified 20. That is... yeah, that's all but one succeed, I guess. So, yeah.
Okay.
You guys very definitely... You give them a bit of a wide berth. It sort of adds about 15 minutes to your travel time, but you're able to just go around them, and they don't... You definitely get the perception that they didn't seem too interested in hunting outright. Like, they didn't sort of, like, train their eyes on you once, you didn't go any
So
closer
do
to
they like
them.
kill people, or are they just poor like cursed cows that just didn't
Make a
do anything
history
wrong?
check.
Okay.
As we're kind of going around, I am keeping my eye on them. Like, not necessarily in an aggressive way, but... Oh my god, woman.
Oh, seriously?
Another natural one?
No, 3.
Okay,
I think I might. Where are my dice?
For a total of
Fucking
6.
betrayers.
It is a total of 6, just in case
It is a
it makes
total of
any
6.
difference.
Yeah, I'm good at religion and history, but not today.
Well, to be fair, your religion was alright, so history.
Yeah, that's true.
you know that people don't You've never heard someone recommend petting them. We'll say that, with that roll.
No, because they stink. So
And why would you go anywhere near them unless to kill them?
I don't know. Milk.
I'm kind of picturing them kind of very similar to what do you call it? The big guy from Labyrinth, and like the smell is kind of like the stench. So it's just like the Bog of Eternal Stench kind of thing, where they just look very kind of big, hairy.
Kind of. It's more like I'll pop a thing in the Twitch chat, in the little Twitch stream thing at the bottom. 1 second.
Heliod's a dick, man.
Yeah, he's done a lot of dicky things.
He's such a god.
To be fair, I might be misremembering who among the gods cursed it. It might have been Nelia herself. It was definitely a So yeah, that's what you see.
Okay.
Where are we looking? Skype?
No, Twitch.
This is on Twitch.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
I'll post it to
Okay.
Skype.
Yeah,
Joe.
big old bison with a creepy looking devil face. Okay, cool.
Nice. My favourite. Let's not go near him. We can kill him on the way back if we need to. If we
Oh,
can.
right,
so,
wrong place.
So kind of similar to like kind of, I'll be, if we're going around, I'll be in between them and the party.
Oh. I feel sort of bad for them.
Why?
Well, they're not the ones that made the flames, are they?
I'll walk slowly around them and I keep my eyes on them.
We've been.
Oh, so I was half right. It was so with your roll, you would know, Jason, sorry, that it was a combination of Heliod, Nilia, and Mogis that cursed this herder for his braggadocio, afflicting them into cattle.
Cool.
Braggadocious, dude.
Yeah, I would kind of retell that slightly, probably less eloquently back to the party.
That's
Very well. You keep traveling. About another hour or so passes of you guys just marching essentially in silence before you crest the sort of final bit of the last section of the lowest slopes, and you can see the so where before you could see the horizon, the ocean in the distance, you can actually have a line of sight all the way down to the rocks and the beach.
Sweet. Also, sorry, really quickly, I'm just going to mark off on my map that I've got. Just going to mark off where those things are.
Do what you gotta do.
Sweet. Okay, Skitinos and Eslin, when you guys were previously, were you able to see anything from this side of where we are now?
Can I make a perception check?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Thank you. Hey, that's modified 20.
Nice.
I'm looking for shit with my eyes.
You scan and you scan and you scan, and your eyes fall upon one specific section of rocks, a bit closer to the beach. Where a lot of the formations here look, despite, the sort of candle waxy geology around here, everything looks like it's all attached still. There's a lot of bumps and grooves in the rocks, but it all looks intact. Except for this one place where it's a very large and very loose collection of big rocks, but from your point of view, it just looks like a cascade of pebbles, almost like the this part of the rocks collapsed.
Okay.
And crumbled.
Would you say that I am within 1,000 feet of that specific place?
Oh yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
So just to point out where you guys are on the map, you guys are on the further slope that you can't see on the little itty bitty mountain far away.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move closer then. Be like, let's go there. Can we go there?
Yeah.
Cool. And then
Go ahead and everybody make an acrobatics check, everybody.
Acrobatics. Okay.
You're reaching points where there's a couple places where it's almost vertically. Actually, Jason, you do not have to make an acrobatics check because you have boots of spider climbing.
Okay, it's 19 anyway, just in case that helped anyone else.
12.
19.
You all succeed barely. Eslin, you in a couple places, like, whoa, like, catch us. But Jason, who's sort of like, he's kind of just standing there, like, horizontally. And he doesn't so much catch you. You don't, like, lose your grip entirely, but you do slip in a couple places, and he's like, oh, gotcha.
My hero.
Yeah, I'm the railings. The walking railings.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Like, you know in bowling when you've got those two barriers up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
This is surprising because my friend Faye, my roommate, is just like, whenever we watch Lord of the Rings, she's always just like, there are no railings anywhere. There's none in Rivendell. There's none in the dungeons. There's none anywhere. How do they get around?
Well, to be honest,
You die.
as far as I'm concerned, the real hero of the new Tomb Raider games is whoever went ahead of her and laid rope and other like pythons and stuff fucking
Yeah, you need to go
everywhere.
this way.
So every surface is climbable. Right. So yeah, easy enough. You make your way down, and you're sort of standing on this giant. Oh no, it's not. Okay, it's just this section of slope that's a lot of singular rocks that are all cascaded on top of each other.
Once we're close enough to where I think it's going to be, I will cast Locate Object.
You close your eyes, and you feel your essence sort of just seep out like the tides extending out around you. Beg your pardon? You focus. You focus. You feel a dull pulse coming from within 1,000 feet from you.
How are we looking? Good dog.
No. Sorry, I was just reading the details of the spell just in case. It is nearby.
I was almost going to roll with that and be like, Paige seems to have suffered the feeble mind spell.
Yeah.
No. I was just reading because I was just reading the last bit because it says if there's a tiny bit of lead in between us, and that go ahead. So.
Does it say anything about stone, actually?
No, just lead.
Okay.
Lead specifically.
In that case, yeah, you do feel a dull from not far away.
Does it tell you the direction?
Yeah, that's what I was checking basically.
Yeah, like is there an arrow as in like
Sort of orienting yourself around, it seems to be drawn, like if you had to draw a line and you sort of try to point it out, you point into the pile of rocks.
Yeah,
into
I
the,
know the
into the rock slide.
direction basically, like I
So
feel it.
The direction you feel is into the rock slide.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And I will feel it for the next 10 minutes, basically, because it's concentration.
Okay, cool.
I guess I sort of like start walking
Feel it for the
around.
next 10 minutes. Title of your sex tape.
Just start walking around.
That
and,
was
like,
awful. I'm sorry. That wasn't even that
if
funny.
it's any stronger. No, it's funny. I just forgot to laugh, you know?
Wow. Fuck.
God, that's a year 7 insult.
I know. I'm the worst.
I was tempted to add more hit points for that, but that genuinely hurt my feelings, and I'm almost proud. So no, that's fine.
I'm a savage.
No, I'll say gain 1 temporary hit point for that.
Okay, thanks. Okay, alrighty. Yeah, so do you want us to search for like the entrance to the cave, or when I head the direction that the spell's coming from, do we start seeing any sort of like breakages in the rock, or is it more like we're gonna have to find the way in and down rather than just like sort of like standing?
You kind of have to go down. So okay, the section you're standing on is out of character. You know in Bug's Life where Hopper just opens the thing and like kills those 2 other grasshoppers by like dropping a million. Yeah, that's sort of what. Each of the rocks is about this big, sort of like about the size of like a really big rugby ball. But none of the rocks are bigger than that. Sort of, some of them are quite small. So, but yeah, you're standing on this massive slide of rocks, around the rocks, and the line goes into the mound.
Right. Okay. Can we search for an entrance or something then? Some sort of like pathway or whatever it is to take?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm not good at investigation, but I will certainly try.
Well, I would probably be looking too, especially for like a safe route.
Make a separate investigation check.
That's a whole 10 from me. Would Calliope also have a look? Because I'm pretty sure she's pretty good at this stuff.
Yeah, that's a 19 from me, 16 plus 3.
That's enough. So you guys Jason, you sort of being quicker, you sort of gallop around, you sort of take Paige up, and you sort of try to have a feel for it. You know, the further away you get, you go back up the mound, and it starts to point more downwards, and then you go back down and sort of point more straight. You do a couple circles to be sure, and from what you can feel of, you know, the direction it's pulling you towards, there's no two ways about it. It feels like you're gonna have to go through the mound.
Yeah, and move a few rocks basically.
You
So
gather
I just wanted
such,
wanted to check because
No, absolutely, yeah.
checking for hidden entrances.
Can I do like a quick poke with my javelin or spear at some of the rocks just to see how loose some of them are, or if it's like stable enough to? If basically, I'm trying to not Jenga it, where like we move one of them and the whole thing just like collapses towards us.
Basically, like a
Go ahead and
Yeah, sorry.
make a straight dexterity check. Just a straight dexterity.
Dex? Sure. Boom. Ooh, that's a big old fat 3.
Oh,
It's hard to tell, and like I mean, this sincerely, actually, this kind of works out because each rock is like, sure, they're a big pile of stones, but each one is still like large enough to be kind of fucking heavy, even for you and Amalia. So they feel stable to you because they're so heavy, and like their sheer weight kind of does pack them in a little bit.
Sure.
But you'd be hard-pressed to tell if that's enough to sort of keep them pressed against each other and keep them stable, or if you will Jenga them accidentally.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of feed that back and saying, like, looking at what we've got here, it's going to be, if anyone has any ideas or anything that they can do
Is there no, like, spell someone has to, like, move them? But, like, move the correct one so none of them fall.
Calliope is going to have a think. Well, so is Scotty, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm, like, secretly looking at the two of them, too, anyway.
Scotinos will say, sorry, last time I checked, rocks don't have blood, so I'm out.
can he not be like blood and like slip through the cracks though?
I could do that, but I don't know that I could bring anyone with me.
No, just maybe have a look for an entrance from the inside.
Oh, that's not.
That being said, I don't know if we want to lose Skatinos in a place we can't follow or see him. Alex is also saying, I don't think we want to lose Morse in a place we can't follow or see him. Because last time we did that, it didn't work out too well.
But he can't be hurt in that form, if I remember.
It's just like a blood puddle. But yeah. See what Scotty says.
I'll happily do that if you think that would be effective. Calliope says, I've got nothing to move rocks, at least yet, sorry.
Damn, if only one of us was a druid. I want to play a druid next.
Okay.
Well, there must be some way that this was blocked, or maybe we can unblock it, so...
We might just have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I was literally thinking we might just need to do a good old lift train and move it to the side.
Heave! Oh, let's go.
All right.
Use your knees. Lift with your legs.
Very well. I will need everyone to make an athletics check. I'll roll for Scotty and Calliope.
3 feet.
Why are my rolls such trash?
La, 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 la.
Natural 20 on Calliope.
Oh, Calliope, that's my girl.
And Scotty rolled a 10.
Yeah, I rolled an 11 with a +3.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
23 for me.
My back gave out, I'm old.
It takes you guys the better part of an hour, and it's sort of around mid-afternoon at this point. But slowly but surely, because each rock by itself is liftable. It's just... and you guys are able to extract the rocks one by one, lifting them, separating them. Eventually, Jason, you feel a... And you see a couple of the rocks start to slide.
As in sliding away or sliding down?
Sliding down.
As in, we're losing our footing.
They seem to sort of... You ever seen in an hourglass where it sort of starts to hollow out at the center?
Yeah.
That's happening.
Ah, okay. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I wish that we had Ganassi and he had levitate, but for now,
Everyone to the sides.
I'm gonna.
Or everyone try and get a footing.
dig some pythons into some of the stuff that I think's sturdy and like tie a rope around me and whoever's closest to me.
I'm gonna try and like get to a stable area and throw a rope to whoever's nearest me.
Okay. Go ahead and everybody make separate dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's a 4.
oh, 16.
Amalia?
1 second. $15.
All right. Jason, you kind of throw the rope at a haphazard angle and it goes wide, missing Eslin entirely. But
Everyone.
Eslin, you're a bit more, deft and light on your toes this time, so you kind of bound on the rocks a little bit and sort of hop out the way, and you guys will manage to step back and clear out the way as the entirety of this middle section of the pile just sort of sinks in on itself. And just collapses, revealing this pitted section of the mound now. And at the bottom of the pit is a roughly doorway-sized cavernous entrance, with the surrounding rocks resembling a pile of loose stones.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. I want to set up the pythons. And like makes like a secure anchor with the rope as well, and double check and tie it. Do I have to make a check for that, or?
Yeah, go ahead and no, I'll say no. It's not a check. That's what equipment is for. You can able to loosen, click, clink.
I think I'd like to probably go down first, kind of cautiously, just basically to kind of bottleneck the bottom of it in case anyone slips or falls down. I can at least brace them.
Okay. It isn't terribly difficult.
Does anybody have featherfall just in case?
No, not that I can remember. Ganassi probably did.
R.I.P. Ganassi.
Yeah, Ganassi did.
He definitely had featherfall.
It isn't terribly difficult to make your
Yeah.
way down because there's a lot of big rocks to sort of put your footing on, and like I said, they're heavy, so they do kind of have a sort of inherent stability as a result.
It's kind of like rough steps.
Yeah.
Cool.
Easy enough, you're sort of able to make your way down. It's only about 15 feet or so in that you have to sort of make your way down into, and you find yourself before this cavernous entrance.
Okay. How dark is it down there?
Make a perception check.
Do you have dark vision?
14? I do not.
It's not terribly dark. You can see into it a little bit. You do see that it makes a sudden left turn. So you can't see beyond a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, the eclipse sphere only works in moonlight, so it's not going to work down here.
I think I'm pretty sure Calliope's got light or something like that.
Yeah, if we need it.
Yeah.
So at the moment, it's just basically kind of like dim, but like enough of a light source to see where we're going. Cool. Yeah.
Calliope
Alright.
will say, guys, we probably don't want gnolls finding this.
As in the opening.
Yeah.
Do we have any way of blocking up an entrance?
Maybe if we leave someone outside to just like check. I don't know.
Maybe if we just pile some rocks on the outside, gnolls will think
Yeah.
it was just a collapse.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Just hide the
Yeah,
actual
sure.
entrance.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've already spent some time doing that. Just kind
Cool.
of lifting a few things up.
That's not terrible. Between
Yeah.
you and Amalia, the hulks of the group, it's not terribly difficult to pile up enough stones that the actual entrance is concealed.
Nice. Okay.
Alright.
Eslin, you've got a feeling it was down here, so...
Yeah,
Follow-
I'm going to lower myself down the hole. And,
So at this point, it's cavernous tunnel. The rock around you is sort of jagged and rough, and it sort of careens immediately to making a left turn.
very carefully watching my footing, I will make my way down the tunnel.
Make it, boy.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna use that extra hit point you're giving me.
The left turn is immediately met by another immediate right turn in sort of like a zigzag type motion. Will you travel another 20 or so feet forward? After the 20 feet, the previously rough and unworked cave tunnels gives way. You find yourself in an ornate room 15 feet across and long, covered in beautiful mosaics on each wall. The mosaics depict Heliod, god of the sun, in a variety of radiant and resplendent poses. A series of wax-covered sconces on the wall lead to a far end of the room, where the room opens up into maybe 15 more feet of hallway.
Okay. I'll wait for everyone else to join me before venturing forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been too far behind.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys all pile into this small room of mosaics.
Okay. It probably would have. It took a long time to get all the rocks out of the way, so it's not pulling me in any particular direction now. So is it just the corridor leading straight onto another corridor? There's no other side doors or anything.
Nope.
There's no hidden passageway in the mosaic.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'd just like to make a generalized look around and see if anything
Make a
stands out.
perception check.
9.
You examine the mosaics closely, and it's really hard. Even with your dark vision, it's kind of hard to tell. But you don't see anything too much. What have you rolled, Jason?
13 for me. Yeah.
Difficult to say, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I do have daylight, but it is a waste of a spell.
Oh, well, actually, with that perception check, Jason, you do see... you swear that it's so strange. One of the sections of the wall gets brighter for a second.
Okay.
As if the darkness crept away from it.
My passive perception is 16. Would that have helped at all?
You guys watch as the shadows seem to coalesce around you into four... Or, Eslin, you see this. Oh, you guys all have dark vision, actually.
Apart from me.
Okay, so everybody but Jason sees this. The shadows seem to coalesce into humanoid forms. 4 of them, in fact, as they begin to close in on you, and they whisper,
Can I hear that?
You can, and I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Okay. There's things happening.
What are they?
30 fucking... Oh, sorry.
You don't
sorry.
know.
Have I rolled initiative? Did the button go?
It's a 9 from me.
Moment, please, just before let me just roll initiative for them real quick.
Should we open Foundry or...
Oh, no, there's no foundry for this.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Making my way to death, gonna die at the hands of a scary lich.
Why is it the first time I always click on this, it always plays it in, sort of double on battle music?
Oh, is it? Are we opening Foundry then for the battle?
Oh no, if you want the music, you can have Foundry, but it's always just the same old music I use.
I do sometimes miss our, copyright music that we had sometimes.
I kept getting flagged, so
just out of ye old, what's it called? Nostalgia.
yeah.
And also
I do like this track that I've got. This one battle music track.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Right, so let me just roll initiative.
Oh, I do like Mythic too.
I love our character tokens. They're so pretty.
They're so dope. But I'm very much like the aesthetic of it all being kind of the same art style is just so nice to me.
Oh yeah.
They're so nice.
Yeah, it is. Weirdly enough, though, I don't know why, but my token is slightly slanted, and so is Scotinus's.
Yeah, I think Scotinus is as well.
If you press,
You can rotate it round.
so if you hold Shift and then move your arrow keys.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh. Okay.
I got another one from her recently. My paladin, who's like an ASMR. It's fucking sick.
He's an ASMR.
She's ASMR.
Right.
She,
25 to
She's
20. Oh right. I forgot for Calliope and Scotinos. Cool. 25 to 20. Alright, in that case, just Scotinos rolled a natural 19, which comes to... What's his dex mod? Plus 3, shit. So,
21?
21.
22?
yeah, it's 22.
22.
Sure.
Cool. 20 to 15.
Oh shit.
15 to 10.
10.
Both of you got 10?
I got 12.
Okay. 1 second, let me just double check what Calliope's comes to. So she rolled a 6, plus 4 initiative, so 10 as well. So what's your dex? Oh, the Calliope's is definitely higher. So Eslin 12.
Yeah.
Amalia 10, but Calliope goes before her. Calliope 10. 10 to 5.
9.
Oof.
That's with a +5 initiative alert bonus.
No, that's whack.
Well, at least we got 1. I got 1 last time.
Very well. Top of the initiative order. One of the shadows is going to move directly towards you, Jason.
Fantastic. Love it.
It reaches out with a long, inky black tendril for a limb and caresses your face. I need you to please make a... Actually, it needs to hit first, sorry.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, 23 hits, yeah.
You
Should've
take...
watched you guys.
That's not too bad. 8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And... your strength score is reduced by a 1.
Okay, I will do a manual on that. So... Oh, okay, no, that's the wrong one. Reduced by 1. Sweet.
Yeah, as it caresses, you feel your muscles recede slightly, and it's so slight because of your immense strength, but you feel...
Don't let it touch you.
the shield in your hand feels heavier.
Yeah.
I assume you're using a shield, I don't remember.
Yeah, I have a shield equipped, yeah.
Alright, after that is Scotinus' turn. He is going to react to seeing that happen, and he is going to fire off a... what is he going to do, actually? Let me pull up. He'll just do a good old-fashioned gore spike at... Actually, no, he'd be smart enough not to, because he sees this thing, this ethereal form, he's like, yeah, it probably doesn't have blood. So he's gonna do a poison spray cantrip instead. Constitution saving throw. Rolls a natural 1. So this thing takes where the damn, that's not bad. 13 points of poison damage, and he just Scotina sprays this arc of venomous ichor, which does seem to make this creature's form shimmer slightly, as if it took damage, but it does gather itself quite quickly.
Okay.
Alright, 1 second, let me just make a note of something. Oh, right, there's no need for battle mode in this instance.
I'm just gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
No worries. That is his turn. After his turn, the secondary, dark phantom is gonna move towards you, Amalia. It's gonna reach out with a hand that is it's dainty, like the hand is made out of a silk handkerchief with like 5 thin fingers as it caresses your face. Or it tries to, at least. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
You take 2 points of necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 4.
Ooh. Who was that?
Amalia.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Your armor immediately feels heavier and it's weighing you down all of a sudden. 4. You can manually override it under your D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so if you click on strength and go to override score.
How do I do that?
So go to hit strength and then go to override score. And then just subtract 4 from whatever your current, whatever your current is. Just subtract 4 and it will override it.
Keep in mind, Amalia, this does affect like things like how likely you are to hit and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
it may bring a 4 might bring it like is your strength score down by 2 at least, so you might struggle to wear your armor. What's your score now?
Okay, I've done something wrong. 1 second.
I can do it if you prefer. I think.
I don't know if you can though as a DM.
You can. You can.
Okay.
You just whack the little anvil on their page.
Yes.
No, okay, you've set your strength score to 4. No, I'm not that much of a heartless bastard.
No, I did the same thing. So you need to, so whatever your
Hold on.
original number is, minus 4 from that and put that as your new number. I did the same thing. I did minus 1 and it took me to 1. So my modifier was minus 5 and I was like, that's not happening.
Don't worry, I've done it for you.
Oh, thank you.
So your strength score is now 16. You can still wear heavy armor without being encumbered. But yeah, you now have a +6 to hit instead of a +8.
Okay, that's still something.
Okay. After that, Eslin, it is your turn.
Are they like, when you say shadow, they're made of shadow, right?
They appear to be a coagulation of darkness with a vaguely humanoid phantom form.
Right. So did any of us have like any torches or something when we came in here? Are they like afraid of the light or no?
None of you said you had struck a torch,
Okay.
so I'm assuming you didn't. You can do so if you like.
I'll do you one better. I'll cast daylight centered on us, and hopefully like the shadows can't come in that range then.
Alright.
So 60 feet.
Oh, you're trying to expect a Patronus this shit.
I am, yeah. Don't come near us!
You do the sort of Kamehameha type motion as you gather energy within your hands. It seems to sort of seep out of you, the sort of glowing blue water which coagulates and coalesces into this globule at the center, which all of a sudden goes from light bright light blue to bright golden as you raise it up into the air and just send sunlight out in every direction. You guys have to like, oh shit, like, oh, red spots. No. These phantoms immediately recoil.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right. After that, anything else in your turn, Aslan?
No, I'm just gonna wherever I am, I'm gonna try and center myself on where the party are. Like if I need to move. Sorry, no, I cast the spell like in the center of where the party are because it doesn't have to be where I am. And that's it. Yeah.
Is that a concentration spell?
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
All right. So all of a sudden, Jason, you can see much better. And you see these sort of apparitions, these phantom shadows, recoil visibly at the light.
Yeah, so that's what they look like.
It is Calliope's turn. She's going to do Chill Touch on the one that Scotinos shot at, as well with his poison spray. Hits, but as the sort of phantom hand passes into this creature, it has no effect. Calliope's like, fuck! They're immune to death damage! That's her turn. Actually, Ito, she is going to inspire, she's going to inspire Amalia after seeing her sort of become visibly weakened. She's gonna be like, hello kitty, you're so pretty! Kawaii! Best I could do.
Okay, so from where I am...
Sorry, yeah, sorry, it is your turn. Yeah, that's sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so from where I am, I'm gonna close my eyes and manifest an echo 5 feet in front of me.
Okay.
And then that echo is gonna slash.
So you're gonna make all your attacks appear from the echo. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Sorry, bear with me just 1 second. I just want to make sure that I'm not misreading features and traits. Oh, okay, so you're gonna make all your attacks originate from the echo. Okay, cool, easy enough. Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
Okay. The first one is 18 plus 6.
That hits.
Okay. And the second one is 17 plus 6.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll damage on both of those.
Mm-hmm. Eight.
Good to know. Sorry, 1 second.
8.
8 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! So you whoosh, whoosh. The blade does see, like, the blade passes through their forms, and while it does make their forms flicker, it doesn't seem to sort of leave as much of an impact as you were hoping.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They look, you know, like shimmering and hurt, but that's it. Very well. Anything else?
Can I switch place? Can I, like, move my echo, like, a little bit back? So it's, like, where Calliope and Esther...
I don't know that you can do that on this turn. I think it would be a bonus action to... You can mentally command the echo to move. No action required. I stand corrected. You can do that. Alright, so you move it to stand next to Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. After your turn, Jason is your turn.
Okay, how far are they from us?
Within 5 or 10 feet, each one.
Okay, sweet. So they won't push back too far from us.
No, the room is only 15 by 15 feet.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. I am going to... Yeah, I would use my spear and just kind of like take swipes at the one that was immediately in front of me, the one that tried to
The one
touch
that
on my face.
Scotino's shot at. Okay, cool.
Sweet. So that is a 16 to hit,
16 hits.
and second attack is a 10,
10
which
misses.
I assume misses. Sweet. So they take 7 points of piercing damage from the Eclipse Spear.
Cool. You. Whoosh, and this one seems to like make their form shimmer a more appropriate amount than what you were, compared to Amalia's swing.
Okay, cool.
Their
Cool,
forms.
cool. That's what I figured. Sweet.
6, you said. Sorry. You say 6. Sorry.
What did I say? Hold up. I said it's in the chat. Yeah, 7 piercing damage.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's my
right.
turn.
After that, another one is gonna move towards this new enemy, the Echo that Amalia just manifested. It's gonna try to make a pass at the Echo. However, it does have disadvantage because it's in sunlight. Guessing a 15 doesn't hit the Echo.
Nope.
Alright, that's all it can do, and the other one's gonna, which is sort of closer to where you are, Eslin, is gonna move to attack you, Eslin.
Yeah, makes sense. I am the cleric after all.
Does a 16 hit, Eslin?
It does not.
It seems enfeebled by the sunlight. It can't concentrate as much, it's moving a bit more haphazardly, and it just can't connect.
Get wrecked, son.
It's... Alright, top of the initiative order, the one that was attacking Jason is gonna attack him again. Or try to.
For sure.
16?
Misses.
Can't quite find purchase, it is struggling.
Cool.
Scotinus is gonna do another poison spray against this thing. Can't save. No. This thing takes... a total of 20 points of poison damage. Halved? Wait. Oh shit, it's immune to poison. Never mind. Sorry, I should have noticed that. In fact, let me make some adjustments.
Are they
Well, I
getting
guess
healed?
it's a spectral form, so I doubt it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair,
I will
makes
say
sense.
this though, Scutinos, so I'm retracting the points it took last turn.
Yep.
But Scutinos would have seen this, and he's gonna, he gets his turn back. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
Uh,
No poison.
good God, he's kind of a one-trick pony. I'm just looking at
I
his...
was literally gonna
Yeah.
say, isn't he just like all poison and blood?
Yeah,
Everything
Yeah.
he's got a form, he's great against. Everything he doesn't, he's shit against.
Most.
he
Last-
just sits down and has a snack.
Yeah, good
No,
ask him
he's
of
gonna
the,
use his...
army
he's-
knife.
He's gonna bull rush and use his, take out a knife and swing it at the one attacking you, Jason.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen him use a weapon.
Hits. And he deals 4 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Halved to 2.
Yay!
And he's like, yeah, take that. Alright, that's his turn. The second shadow is gonna move towards you, Amalia, again. Nope. Rolled a 6 and a 10.
Bye bye.
Just can't quite connect. They seem struck down by the sunlight. Eslin, it is your turn.
Spiritual guardians.
Oh, damn. So, the radius is more than big enough, right? So they all have to make a dexterity saving throw or wisdom saving throw?
I will let you know. Wisdom saving throw.
And it's on the start of their turns or immediately?
When I cast a spell, you guys aren't affected by it. They're slow now. When at the start of their turn, they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, you extend your arms out, your eyes glow light blue, and whoa! What form do your spirit guardians take?
Little tritons.
Alright, you see these little aquatic soldiers, like little pixie-sized ones, sort of extend out from her and swim in these 360-degree formations where they almost cluster and coil together before diving around like a school of fish almost, except they're little tritons enveloping her. In the shadows. Alright, good to know. After Eslin, it is Calliope's turn. What spells does she have? Doesn't have too many cantrips. So she is going to just shoot a normal arrow at the one near Jason. Hits. And the shadow takes 7 points of piercing damage, and her bow is magical.
Yeah, boy.
Very well, that is her turn. Amalia, it is your turn.
Okay, can I slash one of the weird shadowy things, and can my echo slash the other one?
Yes you can. You'll have to burn one of your things though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Go ahead and mark off a use of, Unleash Incarnation. Go ahead and make 2 separate attack rolls. Are they both on the same target?
No, one is on one of them and the other one's on the other one.
Good to know. So go ahead and make 2 separate attack rolls.
Okay, 18. Plus
Hits.
6. And then... 13.
13 hits also.
Yay! And then I'm just gonna roll for damage. $11.
Cool. And the other one?
And 4.
Woof, woof. You're definitely connecting, and they definitely seem a bit more immaterial and staggered as a result, but you kind of feel like you're whiffing slightly as a result as well. You're doing damage, but not as much as you thought.
Ugh.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Jason, it is your turn.
Okay, DM question, and you can tell me how plausible this is.
Yeah?
I would like to potentially take 2 torches out and use them as improvised weapons.
So it's not like a flare where you just strike something and it immediately lights. You'd have to spend an action.
Yeah, but I'd like to have like 2 torches, like one in each hand, for my next turn.
If you want to spend an action lighting... I'll allow you to hold them together when you strike the flint, so if you want to spend an action lighting 2 torches, I'll allow you to do that.
Oh yeah, dope. Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright.
So let's go do that.
You are holding 2 torches.
And just as a quick question, do they seem perturbed by the fire, or do they seem unbothered by it?
Make an insight check.
Insight check, that fell out. That was good, because that was a 1 that fell out, and that was an 18 that fell in, so that's a 19 total.
They don't especially seem to notice it. Hard to tell, they don't really have a face.
Fair.
I was imagining the 9 from Lord of the Rings.
No, more like this.
Is everything faceless this episode?
Yeah, nothing's got a face.
Nose have faces. And I was going to say the bison did, but technically they don't. Technically they have a skull.
The skull is not a face.
So I posted it. Oh, I posted that on Twitch. Sorry, wrong place. Let me post that on Skype.
Oh,
Okay.
the fuck is that? I mean, that is horrible.
I don't even see what that is. I see
Okay.
it now.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, cool.
Like a Dementor, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like a
Yeah.
Dementor, but except they seem to be made out of shadow itself as opposed to having any sort of corporealness to them.
Yeah.
That said, it is one of them's turn. A wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes. 15 is the.
No, you rolled a 12. How much
He
damage does he
takes-
take?
12 radiant.
Oof. The Tritons kind of just coalesce around him and seem to burn his essence and self. He looks visibly smaller, as if the shadowy rags that form his body have burned away somewhat. He's immediately heaving. And he's looking rough. But he is going to take his turn, and he's going to move towards you, Aslan, seeming the source of this.
He is slower though, half movement.
It's a small room, unfortunately.
I know. I was trying my best, you know.
13.
Nope.
Good shot with the sunlight. His buddy is also going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Right.
No, another 12.
I have to roll for it.
Yep.
So that's 16 points of radiant damage.
Again, immediately left heaving from this as most of his body is burned away by the searing blue light of the thousands of tiny tritons. But he will try to attack you as well, Aslan.
Yeah, makes sense.
God damn, there's always a really good one and a really bad one. 10.
Doesn't hit me.
They cannot survive in this bright light, and they are unable to find purchase upon your form. Top of the initiative order, the other shadow's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Want me to roll the damage first? Or?
Oh, sorry. Natural 20 on the wisdom saving throw.
Still takes half. Which is half of 17. So 8.
This thing is holding on by a thread. Its entire form is... It's almost like one of its arms seems to have burned away at this point. It's sort of like this much of him is still intact. It's sort of going to try creep towards you, Aslan, haphazardly, desperately trying to stop the burning. Natural 20 and a 16 total.
16 does not hit me. My AC is 18.
Bollocks. Okay, Scotinus' turn, and he's gonna make a dagger attack at the same one. This is the one that Jason was attacking Jason. It hits. That's enough. Barely enough, but Scotinos slashes his dagger, splitting this thing's form in half, and in the bright light, rather than reforming, the two halves kind of like, almost like a piece of paper that's slowly in that sort of embery burning kind of thing, just sort of and evaporates.
Like Voldemort.
That one's gone. That second shadow also needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Just find the dice. 13.
Fails.
Go ahead and roll
20,
damage.
20 points of radiant damage.
Immediately, this one was unmarked and is all of a sudden on death's door. It's gonna desperately, like, they're all just trying to make it stop, so they're gonna attack you, Aslan.
Makes sense.
One of them was a 3.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit me.
Your turn, Aslan.
Sacred Flame?
Alright, dex save, right?
Yeah.
18 plus a decent amount.
Yeah, no, that passes.
Fortunately, it's got just enough fighting spirit left in it to weasel out the way. It is Calliope's turn, though. She's gonna make another shot at the one that you just attacked, Eslan. Natural 1. Eslan, make a dexterity saving throw.
I see how it is.
We're going to kill each other again.
12.
12. Alright, you only take... one point of piercing damage as the arrow just nicks your ear.
There goes that temporary HP.
That's Calliope's turn. Amalia, your turn.
Oh wait, so you see, which one's more damaged out of?
So far, that you can see the one that just attacked Eslan.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay.
And by me, I mean my echo.
Okay. This shimmering that bears a lot visually in common with these shadowy phantoms themselves, except this one is more lion-shaped, but it's gonna itself move towards the shadow. Go ahead and make both attacks. 2 attack rolls.
Uh, 19 plus 6.
Hits.
Oh! No!
Natural 20. Alright, go ahead and roll some damage on those.
Okay. 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 11.
Cool.
13.
So you roll double damage. You multiplied the dice roll by 2 on the second one, right?
It does it automatically for you on
Yeah.
D&D Beyond now.
I'm doing it on D&D Beyond, so...
Okay, so a total of, between the 2 rolls?
24?
Alright.
Yeah.
Just, again, similar situation to what Scotty did, but almost with the flat end of your crescent-shaped axe. You bat this thing aside and it just flies apart, and each of the individual pieces, unable to reform in this bright light, just burn up.
Bye-bye!
That one's dead. Alright, after that, it is Jason's turn.
Sweet, how many left?
There are 2 left.
2 left. Okay, with the torches that I have in my hand, just improvised wise, can I see if, like, smacking them with an open flame does anything? I know radiant does, but I want to see if anything like light source does as well.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with just your strength modifier.
Yeah, sweet, cool. So that is a 13 plus 3, 16 to hit.
That does hit. Roll a d4.
D4, beautiful. Do I add any modifiers to that, or just a straight D4?
Just a straight d4.
Sweet. That is a 4.
Alright, the fire does seem to burn up a little bit of its essence, but not as much as you'd hoped.
Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm going to keep the kind of 2. So this is going to be weird wording. They're 2 torches, but I think because the torches are quite small as items, aren't they?
I'm envisioning about, like, 30 centimeters. No, actually, sorry, about this big.
Okay, alright.
Oh, whoops.
In that case then, do I need to take an action to put my shield on my back to have 2 arms?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I'll let you do it as a bonus action, but you'd have to... Your free object manipulation would be holding them together and
putting the shield back. Sure. So yeah, basically I'll just unlock the shield for the time being, so I can hopefully make an attack with my clipped spear and keep the torches in one hand, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. Go ahead and make it.
Yeah, sweet. So then that would...
You'd have to draw the spear as well. That would be more than you could do reasonably in 6 seconds. Sorry, I was just
fine then.
sounding it
No,
out.
that's the thing. I just wanted to get that one clear. So I've got the torches in one hand, the clit spear in the other, and the shield is on my back. Just so you know. So cool. That is how I'm looking, and yeah, I'm not going to do it yet. That's fine. Turn.
All right. Two wisdom saving throws for the two shadows because they're up next.
Okay.
That is a 3 and a 5 that they rolled. So
Okay, so the first one takes 22 points of damage, and the second one takes 18.
both are immediately blasted apart like leaves as they burn up into nothing. 30 seconds go by. A minute goes by.
Oh, no. Okay, if the combat appears to be over, because I've got Spiritual Guardians up, can I start heading forward, as in, like, towards the next room? Because I don't want to waste this spell. I didn't realise it was going to be...
What, you thought it was gonna just be, like, a small room with, like, oh, here's all the treasure up on a little pedestal?
I did, yeah. I'm not going to lie.
You will pay for your insolence.
In that case, then, I'm going to hand one of the torches to Scotinos, or whoever is going to be at the back, and then whoever's going to be at the front, so that we have the torches in hand.
Easy enough.
I mean, if it saved everyone else spell slots, I guess it was worth it.
It's cool. So
Also,
you trap... Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, how long does the daylight spell thingy last?
It's cast on objects, and it lasts for an hour, so we can carry the object with us.
Okay, sweet. What
so I imagine it would be like a little rock or something, so if someone wants to bring the little rock with them.
Cool. In that case, I would, if possible, could I potentially take that and, like, either leave
I'll
it
let
in
you
front
snuff out the torches, yeah, if you want.
Just carrying, like, a tiny little sun.
Well, no, but basically, it's like, if it's just, like, palm-shaped, I can either keep it in my hand or, like, maybe just... I was going to say put it on my back, but then I realized I haven't got a back.
Well, actually... You didn't say what you were casting the daylight spell on.
Well, I can't cast it on nothing. It has to be an object.
Okay. And you would have tried to look for a rock nearby or something?
Yeah, like...
Okay, you know what? Sure, I'll let you say... I'll say that there probably would have been... It's about this big. There's a small pebble, but...
Could it be the torch?
Unless you don't want anyone to carry it, and my echo can carry it.
You can't move your echo around like that yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'll hold it.
I think that's level 7 or level 10 or something, but you'll be able to do that eventually, just not
We're close.
Eslin's gonna bum rush forward, hoping to, like, hit something else before...
Okay, I'd like to keep one torch on myself, just in case I'm separated from the party for whatever reason. I still have a light source.
Very well. So you're holding this daylight rock, and you guys press onwards. Mm-hmm. You travel forwards. The actual hallway itself goes on about another 12 feet or so before you see a large stone slab that appears to be in the actual corridor.
Can we, like, push it aside? Is there any sort of engravings? My 10 minutes is probably going to be up in a second.
You do see a small inscription on the actual plinth. Oh, sorry, on the door itself.
Can anyone read it?
Move closer. It is in Common Theron, although the dialect, a couple things strike you as off about it, almost like reading Shakespeare kind of thing. It's not quite to that extent, but it does strike you as an older dialect.
It's an older dialect, yeah. Cool.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, I'm slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
Sorry, well, hold up. Sorry, that was ancient stuff, but say that again.
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, and I'm slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
Sand? Time?
No, wait.
What time?
So, you measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring?
Date?
Days. Sun? Heliod?
No.
Oh.
because the sun doesn't
repeat
expire.
the second bit of it.
Daylight.
What's the second part?
I'm quick when I'm thin, and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy.
Oh,
Okay.
candle. Slow when I'm fat. A thicker candle would fall slower. Wind is my enemy. Wind will brush out the torch. In hours, candles, I guess.
Used to be used to measuring time.
Yeah, do wicks go by hours? And then I said you by expiring, and like a candle would expire if it's run out.
What are you doing?
Is there a candle nearby?
I'm still holding the torch. It's not the same, but still.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, can I see if there's like a lit or a source to light something?
25, 18.
Oh, never mind.
As was described to you upon entering the room, sorry, that wasn't being dickish, but just to reiterate, there are a series of wax-covered sconces on the wall that lead into the corridor.
Okay. Yeah.
Have we got a light in them?
Upon closer inspection to the actual wax-covered sconces, you do see little wicks.
Yeah, with full confidence and my torch in hand, I'm gonna light 'em.
After a few moments, all the candles are lit, and upon lighting the last one, it burns for about a few moments before you like, okay, that didn't work. Before and the entire stone slab in front of you lifts slowly.
How long did that take us?
Okay, Indiana Jones.
Revealing the darkness of the next room. Oh, actually, with the sunlight streaming in, you can kind of see a little bit into it.
Okay, what can we see into the little slabby room?
The room appears to be in the shape of an elongated hexagon.
Okay.
So if you like picture a hexagon with two walls being longer than the others.
Ah, okay. So it's like it's like the corridor is a hexagonal shape.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And it sort of becomes wider. Where the corridor was only 5 feet wide, this section of the hexagonal corridor is now 15 feet wide.
Okay.
Do I still have spiritual guardians up?
Well, if we go by real time, yeah, that didn't take you very long at
Cool.
all. How long does
No.
spiritual guardian is? How long?
10 minutes.
Yeah, you got a moment.
Quite cool.
All right, you run into the next room. Like I said, shape of an elongated hexagon. There are walls to your left and right being the larger ones. At the far end of the room is another door.
Okay.
I'll make my way up to the next door.
Making my way.
Making my way. Let's work this out very quickly.
You make your way up to it. Make a perception check. Or investigation check, sorry. Make an investigation check.
Not good at these. 10 straight.
You have a quick look around, peering around edges, feeling around. Aside from this small sort of indentation that you can kind of wrap your hands around, almost like a handle, you don't see any inscriptions or anything like that.
You can wrap your hand around it like... Oh, no. Okay.
Just pure guess. Kind of walking through from the room before where the candles had to be lit, and I'm walking down with a torch. You kind of see anything that looks similar in nature?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's a natural 20 with a +1.
Nice.
Yay.
Compared to the last room with its mosaics and all of that, this one is remarkably plain.
Remarkably plain. Okay, which would make sense if it was a hidden room.
Question, did you say there were 3 doors?
There's just one in this room.
Okay, that one door.
Which is
So it's a corridor going down, and there's a door at the other end, right?
yeah, so there's this hexagonal shape, and yeah.
Yeah.
It's a smooth door with a sort of worked indentation where you could probably wrap your hand around like a handle.
Okay, that's
Shall I wrap my hand around like a handle? Because I do have a +1 for saving throws if it's terrible.
Is there nothing else in the corridor? Just the door?
Just the door.
Can we keep the door down?
Make an attack roll.
Just
Did we
immediately.
let Eslin kick the door down? Like,
This is why I don't keep my camera on, because you. Oh, that was nearly a 19, but it wasn't. That's a 9 plus 6, 15.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you break at least one toe on slamming your foot into the door.
Yeah.
It was worth a try.
The door's like a metal, like a stone slab,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Is there any obvious unlocking mechanism other than the handle? Like if I get like a grab around the handle, does it feel loose?
It feels, I mean, not especially. It's just like the handle itself is like carved into the rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
did it literally just
Oh,
open?
wait, so it's what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So reaching to the handle and stuff, and kind of like giving it a slight. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's Valentine's Day, everybody. Enjoy.
No, if you yank it like that, you pull it, and it feels heavy, but you yank it.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Run.
This is a crystal maze, Aslan.
It is.
Yep, I'll open the door and step into the next
All right.
room.
This is a simple corridor-like room as well, except rather than being forwards, it appears you're almost coming out of a door in a hallway. The corridor is horizontal.
That's weird.
Okay.
Does that mean we have to pick a direction, left or right?
You can see down both ends,
Yeah.
and they
what
both
do
seem
we
to end in a dead end. Except, make a perception check.
Can we all make
Passive
perception
is
check?
17, just FYI.
Yeah, my passive.
You know what?
60.
Don't bother rolling. Actually, that wouldn't be fair. Down your left side, you can see that there's a right turn that goes into another doorway.
Okay, let's go. Run.
Okay.
Cool. You run, and you stand before another door that is very much resembles the last two. This one has a beautiful mosaic of a bellowing warrior, enormous double-crested helm, raising a spear and shield above his head. Sorry, raising a great big axe above his head and a shield in the other hand. Rippling muscles with a barrel sort of chested beer gut type of belly as well. He's very wide. A beard that has streaks of silver but is otherwise red as well in nature. And adorned with beautiful, thick, heavy plate. And he's sort of... make a perception check.
Can we all make one?
My passive is 17.
Alright, fine. I forget your passive is so
That's a
high.
natural 20 plus 7 anyway.
Alright,
Yeah,
you
it's-
take a step back to take in this entire beautifully hand-chiseled mosaic of this bellowing warrior, and you see a small inscription at the base of his feet. In a similar dialect to before, it says, "In joy I may arrive, but sadness is my calling."
In joy I may arrive, but sadness is my... Enjoy, not enjoy.
In joy.
Okay.
Enjoy. Victory, death, life.
In joy I may arrive. Sorry, I may arrive or arise?
I may arrive.
I may arrive. In joy I may arrive. In sadness.
What was it? In sadness and my what?
In joy I may arrive, but sadness is my calling.
Sadness is my calling.
In joy I may arrive.
Spiritual Guardians would have dropped by now. I'm so sad.
I'm thinking
I'll say at that moment,
joy and may arise,
Joy.
but sadness.
In joy I may arrive, but sadness is my calling.
For some
Laughter.
reason, I'm thinking
Tears.
tears. That's what I'm thinking. Tears. But
That
that
makes
makes no sense.
that would make sense.
Someone stomp on my foot and I'll cry.
I was gonna say, look at yeah.
Actually, my life is sad. I'll just cry.
That's depressing.
Well, life is depressing right now.
Is there like a tear? Like sweat, tears?
Is anything around that looks like a vial or like a cup or something?
make an investigation check.
I did get a 27.
And then say, oh, that's a natural 20 plus 3.
You scan around. This room is worked stone, but very plain, other than this one mosaic. And you see no vials or anything like that.
Okay, enjoy my right beside the corner. I think it's tears, but I'm also thinking about the mosaic itself and what do tears have to do with the mosaic potentially. Because the last room, the room that we did the candles in had wax and stuff around, so that kind of makes sense.
Maybe it's like screaming, or like a roar.
I can roar. If one of you want me to roar.
It's worth a go, but don't like use your special ability.
Yeah, unless you want to do it just like as a basic intimidation thing.
Intimidate the door into opening.
That's a high DC.
I told you about the time my friend threatened a cave once and it just collapsed on itself, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, girls. I'm kind of out of thoughts here.
I can cry. If I need to cry, I'll think of home and cry. Okay. So Eslyn's going to sit there for a second, just think about her son, and think about, like, obviously all the pressure and stuff like that. She's just going to, like, get, like, really proper fucking emotional for a
Make
second.
a constitution check.
I am very
The
hardy
first in
there.
history,
Can I do a
perhaps.
performance?
I kind of feel like Calliope should be playing a sad song to...
That's a 9.
But how could this happen to me?
More like, I'm 15 for a moment, and time for just another moment, and I'm just... how much did you roll?
9.
9.
I mean, it weighs on your soul, all of this, undoubtedly, but you've never been one to summon tears at will, fortunately, so they don't come. They don't.
Spit on it.
That's
Make an attack roll.
13. 13 to spit on the door.
Pooch! The spit kind of just lands on his cheek. Starts kind of just dripping down. And you hear a faint...
Huh.
Oh! Yay!
It lands on his cheek.
Yeah.
We just had to put water. Tears was correct.
Could it potentially be on his eyes? Or am I overthinking this?
We throw the daylight rack into the next room.
Well, the door's shut, isn't it?
No, the doors are open behind you.
The door opened when I spat on him.
No, you heard a faint rumble, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm talking about. Like the one in front of us is just we just heard the not the actual opening.
Oh, maybe it's the door opened. Can I see if the door opened on the other end?
You travel, there doesn't seem to be a door on the other end.
It's dead end on the other side. This is definitely the only door.
Well, it would be the only door if it had a mosaic.
Oh, maybe they could just pour some water. Like, maybe it wasn't enough water on the
Yeah,
end.
does anyone have any like water spells or any kind of water
He's
things?
just got water skins.
Yeah, I've got water skin if you want to take a little
Okay.
bit of my skin.
Alright?
So,
The water sort of seems to pour off of his raging eyes and sort of kind of like filters through little cracks and trickles down his face. And the stone slab raises.
Yay!
Revealing the next room.
Ladies.
Daylight rock. Which
I was genuinely toying, like wondering, like where, because the spit could have landed anywhere on the mosaic, but I thought,
Yeah,
you know what,
yeah.
it'll make for a cool moment.
Yeah, when you said cheek, I was like, that is suspiciously beside the eye. Okay, what do we see in the next
What do we
room?
see in the next room? What do we see in the next room?
This is very much Crystal Maze now.
Daylight rock. Daylight rock.
You see a room that's mostly square, about 30 by 30 feet. Its one exception is on the wall immediately to your left. The room opens up about an extra 10 feet back.
Okay.
And at the far end, you see another door. So there's... on the wall of your immediate left, the room opens up and heads about 10 feet inwards there, like a big, larger corridor, like a wider one. And immediately in front of you, you see a small door on the wall. I think we lost Paige.
Oh no, yeah, she's frozen.
Yep,
Alright.
she's definitely frozen.
Give it a moment. You guys are doing really well.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so immediately stepping in on the square room on the left-hand side is a little bit open. There's a door on the left-hand side going
There's
down.
a door on the wall immediately in front of you to the right.
Right.
Yeah.
And to the wall on your immediate left is a big opening. That goes about 10 feet back.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, so if you go down that opening, it's like a little corridor, right?
Yep.
All I heard
Oh, it's a
was
big
it's on
corridor
the left.
it goes about 10 feet back and stops.
Okay,
So-
so if I go down that corridor, can I see anything?
You getting close to it, you do stop yourself after a moment as you see a giant 10-foot wide hole in the floor.
Okay, I will step back, go back to the where everyone else is, and be like, "There's a hole on that side."
Does the hole have water in it?
I
Make
do
a
not know.
perception
1
check.
second.
Okay, I'll kind of go over and have a look. Okay, so my passive perception is 16, just in case I get 19. Nice, 19 plus 1, 20 modified.
Nice.
You do see a clear pool at the bottom. A sort of clear section that's thin.
What did I miss? Sorry, I heard left. Something on the left. Is there a big old hole in the on the
Yeah.
left?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. Just checking. I thought we might have moved rooms or something because we are getting through this quite speedily.
No.
Okay.
So there's on the left is open with a hole. Immediately in front to the right is a door,
Door.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of the room is a square room.
How
and
can we
no,
jump over the hole? How
Yeah.
big's the hole?
It's about 10 feet wide, and you look at the wall beyond the hole, and it's just wall. There's nothing beyond it. Like, the hole is the hole. And just
Is
for
that
clarification, the other door is on the, to your right-hand side of the far wall. So it's like the furthest wall on the right-hand side of that wall is where the other door is.
Okay.
that-
Does anyone want to check out the other door before we look further into this hole, just in case?
Yeah, sure. I'll go look at the door.
All right. You go over to it, and you see smooth door with another handle.
Similar to the one before?
Similar to the other ones, yes. This one, to best you can tell, it has no engravings or anything like that on it.
And then it will just open. Can I try the door?
Grab it.
Is there no like lettering or anything near the door?
No lettering you can see, just the same worked stone handle in the center of the doorway.
Okay. I could try a wall of water on the little thingy. That should fill it up with water, right? Well, I need a drop of water, which I can get from my water skin.
As in the hole with the water at the bottom? I mean, could
Maybe
work
it's
if
like
we-
it's like a watermill thing, like it will.
potentially. You said the hole was only about 10 foot wide, right?
Let me just double check my numbers. Yeah, 10 foot wide.
That is absolutely perfect.
And yeah,
That's
peering down, you see about a 20-foot drop with
With the pool at the bottom.
a clear pool at the bottom.
Yeah. So does this sorry, so with the clear pool at the bottom, does it resemble more of a well, or does it resemble more of a like a slide, like a flume going down into an open area of water?
Make a perception check.
Okay, that one is a. I was going to say 21, but then I realized that was a 12. it was like backwards for me. I was like, oh yeah, 21. Wait, what?
Hard to tell. You don't have like tremendous dark vision, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Can I
You don't
check?
see any opening.
Okay.
Yeah, can someone with dark vision check?
I have dark vision. Can I have a look? My passive is 17.
All right, with
That
your
will help.
passive, you have a look. You don't see any kind of opening.
Okay,
Maybe
so,
if we just fill it, maybe that's.
yeah,
maybe
your
it's like
well,
a weight
your well idea.
thing.
Your well idea
Uh,
sounds like a good idea.
Actually,
Okay.
sorry, I misspoke. Sorry, I was just processing the way you phrased the question. So you look down, and there does seem to be a little bit of an opening at the bottom. The actual hole itself becomes a bit more angular and cornered at the bottom.
Ah, okay.
And there's just one section that seems to not have a wall on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, even if that's the case, what I can do is I can fill it with water, swim down, and if it's terrible, I can swim back up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, for you it's easy.
We have potions, and Ganassi, not Ganassi. We have Scatinus.
Yeah, we very much don't have Ganassi.
I know, ROP. Can I cast Wall of Water using my racial, because I don't want to spend any more spell slots, in this little hole?
Does water from Wall of Water stay around?
Yeah, apparently so. Let me, for 10 minutes at least. It's concentration.
No offense to Scotty, but I do miss Ganassi in these scenarios.
When I do it, does it do anything?
So I thought you were checking. Sorry, the thing. So it does.
No,
stay
no,
around?
it does for 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay. But the water kind of stays in one shape, right? In the wall.
Yeah, in a wall of water.
Okay, I'll say that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You see that the water seems to quickly fill up the bottom, and it does begin slowly to rise.
Hey, I'll quickly dive in and have a look down the bottom.
As it's rising. Okay. Cool. So do you wait for it to rise, or?
I will wait for it to rise. I guess.
I'm asking. Do you dive straight in? Like, what do you?
I will wait just to see if there's a plug hole effect and I get sucked away.
It sort of rises up, but there doesn't appear to be a plug hole effect. It's just the water just stays very consistently smooth and rises up gently.
I will jump in there.
All right, you dive in, and the water itself seems to smack you in the face slightly. You're inside it, and you're like, "What the fuck? This isn't water. It's got the consistency almost of jelly."
It's fine, I can do it.
Hard to move in, and you all of a sudden ow, 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 and you take. So you try to breathe and you can't.
I can't breathe it. It's water.
It's not water.
Oh.
And I need you.
Am I in piss?
I don't think piss is going to hurt you that badly. I think it might be some kind of gooey goodness.
No, but this is water I've summoned if it's the wall of water.
But doesn't your water mix with gooey goodness?
It just says you summon a wall of water.
Okay, so you take 10 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
And Jason, you turn after hearing this wet smack sound, which did not sound like
A water splash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the water itself seems to rise up, retaining its shape
Yeah.
out of the hole, and
Big
then
mistake.
pops out from being cylindrical into this sort of gelatinous-like cube
Yeah.
that just kind of starts sliding around with Eslin inside it going.
Yeah. Yeah. Big mistake. Big mistake.
I would like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
It's a jelly form.
Come on. Yes! Fucking,
Yeah.
I love you. That's a natural 20 plus 5. Finally. Whew.
Is this a gelatinous cube? Am
It's a
I in a
gelatinous
gelatinous cube?
You are in a gelatinous cube.
The moment that he said you hit it and it sounds like a splash, I was like, oh fuck! I didn't even think that it was a gelatinous cube down there.
Okay, I'm good.
No
now.
one ever expects the gelatinous cube at the bottom of the hole.
No.
Oh,
that
that's
was
totally
so-
water.
Yeah, that was so smart.
Did the door open though when we did the thing? I'm just curious.
Not that you heard or saw.
Oh, cool.
Oh, damn. You guys are so lucky it's got a -4 to its dex.
Well, it is gelatinous cube.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
25 to 20.
25.
20 to 15.
Oh, me 18.
Uh, 15 to 10.
Oh, 11.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly roll for Scotinos and Amalia.
Nikolai.
Yes, sorry. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so that's a modified 20 for Calliope. No, sorry, 21. I forgot she gets a +1 to initiative from something.
Probably some bard shit.
Oh, shit.
Wait, doesn't she have like a special cloak on or something?
No, I've got the special cloak, which is +1 on saves.
I thought she had.
She's got. I don't think because hers is the C one, isn't it?
Yeah. Those
I
are the
think
captain
she's
one.
got like a knit fee thing going on.
No idea, I can't remember if she took any feats or something, but, questions for later.
Yeah.
What's
Alright.
that, Scotty?
Oh yeah, Scotinos didn't do too bad either, actually. He had a 16.
I'm gonna die.
Alright. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake, on one area.
Oh, can I do Wrath of the Storm since I took some damage?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Or is that on attack roll specifically?
Yes.
Yeah,
When it-
not an
when
attack
it
roll.
hits you with an attack.
It didn't really hit you in attack. More like you hit it with an attack.
But if I'm engulfed though, would that not be an attack?
Well,
From
okay,
inside
so it says when it hits you with an attack.
Yeah.
It technically didn't hit you with an attack, sorry.
That's like running into like a
Well,
cycle
I hope it
and
took
out
some
and then
damage
being like,
then
hey,
from
you
me
attacked
landing on
me.
it. Like,
I'll tell you what, sure, it took, I'll do 1 point of bludgeon damage from you running
thank
into it.
you. Feel better now.
Okay, so, top of the initiative order, it is, you, Jason.
Yes, first thing I'd like to do is reach in, seeing Eslin, and pull her out.
Alright, go ahead and, make a strength check.
Strength check. That fell out.
That's not a good face.
What'd you roll?
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
What would this face potentially be?
Natural 1.
That was a natural 1 for my strength. I have a +3 modifier, but it is
You
a
just
natural.
punched me in the
Oh,
fucking
also,
face.
real quick, do we recover our strength from the previous things, or is that still staying the same?
That's still active.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, +3. So four.
So what
total.
happens when you rush through?
Yeah.
I wanted my spiritual guardians.
So yeah, 4 total to try and get her out.
Unfortunately, you dive in, and you feel the sort of, almost like a jellyfish sting begin to burn your hand as well, and just instinctually you reach your hand out to sort of
Yeah.
like, oh god, danger. By the time you realize, okay, that didn't hurt that bad, it's too late, the turn has passed.
Yeah.
So, Aslan remains engulfed to this turn. You do have
Yep.
a bonus action.
Bonus action. How far away from how far away from it am I?
Right up next to it.
Yeah, cool. Fuck. I can't use a bonus action to get her out again. I'm going to... There's not really much that I can do, so I am going to... Do you know what then? As a bonus action, can I reapply my shield?
Very well. Easy enough to do. Ting! Pang!
Sweet.
Pang!
Cool, that's my turn. Done.
Very
I'm gonna
well.
Stay where I am as it's coming towards us.
Up next, Calliope is going to do another chill touch cantrip. The hand extends forward. That is an attack roll. Yeah, it hits. This thing's a big ass motherfucking gelatinous cube, so it's hard to not hit this from what you
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah.
So, this thing takes, where is Calliope's chill touch? I'll just roll it this way.
Is it the typical green one as well?
This one is
it
light
nice
blue,
Icy blue. Nice icy blue. Nice.
looking almost exactly like water.
Like water, yeah.
What'd she roll? 5 points of necrotic damage as the hand sort of touches the jelly, and this jelly in that section seems to compost almost. It sort of like wears away. It just falls off.
Gross.
Tasty.
Blah, blah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, after that, that's all she can do. So actually, she's gonna inspire you, Eslin.
Okay. Oh, go up.
She's going to sing, You want to break free! You want to break free! So go ahead and take, I think it's a D8 at... Yeah.
I'll let it.
Cool, let me just mark off her bardic inspiration. Yeah, take your D8. Okay, that's her turn. It is Skotinos' turn. Skotinos is gonna test out Poison Spray. This thing needs to make a con save. Which it resoundingly succeeds in. With a 24.
Oof.
So I believe Poison Spray is no damage if that happens, right? Yeah. Okay. That's Skotinos' turn. On this cube's turn, Eslin, you take, on the start of its turn, you feel the corrosion just bore into you. And the weirdest part is you look and your armor noticeably looks cleaner already. But you take... ...23 points of acid damage.
Yo, can I do Wrath of the Storm now?
Yeah. It is when it
Okay.
hits you with an attack. Again, it's not hitting you with an attack. It is not delivering an attack. It is just passively burning you.
Let me just read this again. I want to read it till it makes sense.
No, I do understand the technicalities of what he's saying, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
love
still
rule of
taking
cool,
damage,
but
and
I love
I
rule of
think
cool,
it's
but some
like-
things are balanced around the rules as written.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking wait, you piece of gelatinous shit. I'm gonna murder you. Cool, I'll wait my turn then.
Title of the
Instead speaking
episode.
to the cube or to Romeo on that one.
No.
I'll accept that.
What did you say?
So which is it?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were looking up the,
No, it does say when you are attacked, basically, like when it hits you with an attack.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so just to be clear, both you, Jason, and Amalia are in front of it, right?
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
immediately in front of it because I tried to get
Okay.
Eslin out.
It is going to move forward.
Yep.
Both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Boom, boom. That is a 14 for me.
That succeeds.
Dexterity. Yeah, 13 plus 1, 14.
That also succeeds.
Okay,
You feel it beginning to push you back, and you sort of feel like you feel your legs under you giving way. You can allow it to push you back if you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow it to push me back, kind of going with it.
Yeah, Amalia.
Ditto.
Okay, you allow it to push you back. And that is all it can do. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Do I still have my echo or no?
No, it disappeared at this point.
Okay. So
Oh,
you
sorry,
see-
Jason, I forgot. In failing the attempt... Oh, let me just read it. Yeah, when you attempted to pull Eslin out, you did take...
Damage. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say anything, but
points of
okay.
acid damage. 13 points of acid damage. No, that's fair
13
enough.
points of damage. Sweet, cool.
Sorry,
So
what was your question?
I didn't know if you'd like homebrewed something on it, but that's cool.
Yeah. What was that, sorry, Amalia?
So you see the pot where Calliope attacked it and it like like the jelly fell off.
Yeah?
Where is that in conditions to where Espen is?
Far away, it's like a corner.
Okay, and where's Espen? Dead in the middle of it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the
So
worst
you see-
aquarium you've ever seen.
I am fine. Do not worry about me.
The worst part is it's not even like several bubbles because it's slime. There's like more like one big bubble, like lava lamp, goes slowly towards the surface.
Okay, so if Espen's like here, I want
Yeah.
to slash about here.
Okay, it isn't your turn yet. You just had your turn, didn't you? Oh no, I
No.
missed you. I'm sorry. Sorry. You were in the 18th in the initiative order. Sorry, please take your turn. Okay, so go ahead and slash there.
Okay. 16 plus 6. I want to say 22.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage on that. Eslin, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
What?
Make a dexterity saving throw with this.
Fine.
She's...
Oh, you should have done that.
Oh!
That was painful to see.
Alright, what'd you roll, Amalia?
4.
4 total damage?
Yeah.
The top of the axe nicks you, Eslin, and you take 1 point of slashing damage.
Cool. Cool.
Sorry.
Cool.
So 4 points of damage? Okay, good to know. Alright, Eslin, it is your turn. Sorry, Amalia, you got a second attack. On the bright side, it doesn't appear to be resisting your damage, Amalia.
Okay, if Eslin's here and I attack here, oh, I want to attack here.
Okay, fine. Easy enough to do. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Natural 20 plus 6.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and roll some damage on that. Just to be clear, you're holding the battle axe in 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You just say yeah to whatever I say, don't you?
No, I was like, hold on a minute, what am I holding? Eight.
8 points of slashing damage. Okay. Whoosh. Another... It's like cutting a, a jelly cake. You just... It's like a very nice, clean, perfect split that... Closes up again, but not perfectly.
So it's like rigid.
Yep. Okay. Eslin, it is your turn.
Right, where is everybody in relation to me?
In front of you.
Like, right in
It's
front of me.
about 5-10 feet, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop concentration on the
Daylight?
wall of water.
Wall of water.
Daylight's not concentration. On the wall of water that's filling the hole. And then I'm gonna try and position Shatter behind it.
Does Shatter require semantic components?
Yes, it does. Can I cut myself?
Yeah.
Can I cut I'm gonna stab myself in the arm for 1 point of damage, and I'm gonna do Wrath of the Storm, and I'm gonna push this fucking thing away from me.
Skatinos has a mild erection at the thought of that.
You're restrained at the moment. You, right now in terms of doing anything delicate, you feel like you could try and escape.
I just image of Jason looking inside and then just seeing her going against the ooze like.
Fine. Can I get out of this thing?
Make a strength check.
Ah! No! I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, fucking definitely, Jesus.
I fucking hate this game.
What is she roll?
No, it's gonna do it.
13?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
just succeeds.
Yes.
You.
That's my action, isn't it?
That is your action, unfortunately.
Bonus action. Healing word on myself.
Okay.
Cool.
You managed to just... It's the worst birth video you guys have ever seen, as Eslin's face just kind of pokes out of the slime and she just collapses on the ground in front of you. Eslin, you, embolstered by the song, managed to wrestle yourself free. I love you, Paige. So, top of the initiative order. Jason, your turn.
Sweet. So, seeing that she's gotten herself out, I would like to make 2 piercing attacks with it.
Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
First one is a 14 plus 6 to hit. Which I believe it
Hits.
does. And second one is a... This is why I love this game. Natural 20.
Both hit.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. So for the first one, that is a 1d6 plus 3. So let's see. I'm going to use Piercer Feat to reroll the damage on that one because that was terrible. Wasn't much better. So that's 2 plus 3, which is 5. So 5 for the first one.
Okay.
And then for the second, that is beautiful. It's like it's meant to be. That is a 6. Sorry, are we doubling that or rolling 2?
Doubling it.
Doubling. Okay, so that's gonna be 12. Plus
Nice.
3. Plus 3 for that's for the second damage because that's the modifier. So 12 plus 3 is
Okay.
15. And I'm going to that would be it for me for
Alright.
that turn.
You stab into this jelly. It's making a horrible slurping sound as you do so, but the holes do remain.
Oh, actually, real quick, can I move now that Esmond's out of it? Can I actually move about 10 to 15 feet back away from it if the space allows?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Cool.
sweet.
You
So
step back.
ju-
It will
yeah.
extend like a section of like its gelatinous form and try to take an attack of opportunity against
Yeah,
you.
sure, that's fine. My shield is
Ooh.
back up.
16.
16 misses.
Pa! Just lands at the back of you, and leaves that spot on your shield cleaner.
Nice.
Oh, do I look at the
it's like
sound
it's like the keyboard cleaner.
Oh yeah, exactly. Cool. So after that, it is Calliope's turn. Calliope.
I'm very injured.
Cool, I'm hurt. Cool.
Will bonus action healing word you, Eslin.
Thank you.
At first level, you regain 7 points of healing.
Wonderful,
And
thank you.
with her action, is just going to do chill touch again. That hits. And its chill touch is 2d10, right? Yep. No, 2d8, sorry. 6 and a 3, nice. Again, she extends his hand out and it erodes a section. It decomposes a section of the slime. Very well. Amalia, it is your turn.
Gonna grab my hand axe with my axe.
You're dual wielding?
Yep.
Very well. So you're gonna make 3 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go ahead and make your 3 attacks.
Right, my dice fell. 20 modified.
That hits.
10.
Also hits.
19.
All 3 hit.
Oh.
Can I roll damage now?
Oh, yes, yes.
Five,
5.
4,
9 total for now. Cool. And the third one is a d6, remember that. What?
She was like 5, 4, and maybe that's when it's like
7.
7, okay. Woo, woo, woo. You make 3 enormous slashes into it, absolutely rending its gelatinous form. And the slashes are finding it hard to reform.
really quick DM. I completely forgot to add the 1 additional roll for my critical hit.
Okay, go
So
for
I
that.
ended up before, so I just rolled it now. So that's a 5 total. That's a 2 plus 3.
Good to know.
So,
Okay, after that it is Skotinos' turn. He will just do another poison spray cantrip.
But he doesn't.
This thing fails that time. And so it takes... Oh, that's a d20, not a d12.
Jesus.
Modified 20 points of damage. 8 and
Nice.
an 8 and a 12.
Did I?
This thing immediately looks worse for wear and it's looking rough.
nice.
On its turn, it is going to move forward another 15 feet. Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sweet.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, the dice give it, the dice take it away.
Ah!
Calliope succeeds. Skotinos succeeds and is pushed out the way.
Nice.
Eslin?
10.
10 fails. Jason?
That is a nice old 2.
Fails.
Is
Amalia?
this counted as an attack yet? I'm just curious.
I'll say, sure, I will allow this.
Thank you.
It's entering your space. I'll allow it. Amalia?
12.
12 just succeeds.
What a snowflake. It's entering your space. I feel attacked.
No, it's because I'm going to die next time. That's
Quick,
all.
get Jordan Peterson on the line. Actually, don't. He's a fucking nonce.
Yeah.
Okay. Can this thing make a DC saving throw of 15? Thank you.
Sure. 1 second, sorry. I just realized I've been using headphones all night and I don't want that.
That's...
Like, I got them and everything, I just for some reason forgot to use the AirPods tonight. So let's switch that up. Ah, much better.
Go, power.
You still hear me out of this mic, right?
Yeah.
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 Ugh, let me switch Bluetooth off on my phone and stuff. We're fighting for control.
Apple's control all.
Well, by the way that's going,
Okay.
yes, they do control all.
Okay, sorry. So, Jason, you and Amalia are both engulfed by this thing. And you each take... $12 points of acid damage.
Okay, so hold on a minute. When it engulfs us, does that mean it eats us?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're inside it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And you are restrained.
Yep.
So I can't use my axe?
You cannot use your axe.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't like this thing.
Alright. After its turn... alright, sorry. So it rolled a... What saving... I always forget. Con?
Dex
Oh. Shit. 14?
fails, so it takes...
It rolled a natural 18 and it still failed.
Yeah, so here's the thing that it now gets pushed 10 feet away from us.
It had moved 15 feet forward, so... Oh wait,
Yeah,
Eslin,
but
what did
then-
you get? Oh right, so okay, so it gets pushed... Oh, 10 feet away?
Yeah, so it takes 4 points of lightning damage, and Thunderbolt Strike, whenever you deal lightning damage to a large or smaller creature, you can also push it 10 feet away from you. It doesn't
See,
get
this is probably why it doesn't count as an attack. So, for that, I'm gonna say that the pushing is not in effect.
that it should be going down that hole again, right?
Sorry, I said it takes 4 points of lightning damage.
Yes.
Okay. I am gonna say that because you are inside of it, it is not pushed.
But that's the spell!
That's
how
all-
it's written. It's in the
It
rules.
technically shouldn't have... It's also in the rules that I shouldn't have hit it at all.
I'll get it next time!
I'll get in there.
Also be down that fucking hole!
Oh, no, whoa.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm
Okay.
Yes.
Eslin, it is your turn.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm just trying to see if I have any spells that are not verbal. Unfortunately, I do not. Guess
They
I'm
also
trying to
have-
break out again.
They also have to be non-semantic. Do you have Misty Step or something? Or Blink? I don't know. What's
I blink.
what does Blink require?
I don't know. I never have it because it just doesn't come equipped with my spells.
Yeah.
Piety.
Y'all should have that written down on your D&D Beyond somewhere.
Yeah, no. Apparently, it is a Google security thing though, which is nice.
She's got to sign back in.
Yeah. No, it's verbal. So I rolled a strength check to see if I could get out, and I got a natural 1. So I'm now deciding to commit suicide.
Oh, mate.
Honey, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, try as you might, this time you're kind of pinned under what looks like some aged ancient armor that's sort of weighing down on you from inside this cube, and you can't wriggle yourself free. You still have a bonus action.
I can't do anything with it though.
Okay, just thought I'd offer.
Can't-
Top of the initiative order, Jason, what are you doing?
Yeah, first thing I'm doing is try and break free.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength check.
That is a 16.
That
plus
succeeds.
6,
You
so yeah.
pop out like Jim Carrey out of a rhino's ass.
Sweet. As I pop out, I'm gonna turn back around and see what I can do. How far away would I have been popped out if I was? It wouldn't. No, never mind. It wouldn't have been 30 feet.
You were birthed 5
Okay.
feet away.
Yeah. It's actually not much I can do as a bonus action because I used my action to escape. I can't use a bonus action to try and get someone else out, can I?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Even with your strength, that's too much work.
Okay. In that case, then, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and move far enough away from it to get a running start to try and pull someone out, like bursting through to push someone out.
Okay.
Just rule of cool. Let's see if it works next
Sure.
turn.
Calliope's turn. She's gonna see Eslin has been engulfed again, and she's gonna try to find something damaging, but not too much. Let me double check something. What's the radius on? Alright, she's gonna try to aim for a section away from Eslin and... Who else? Just it's Eslin, right?
Eslin and Malia.
Yeah. She's gonna try to aim a section away from you guys. The DC on this thing will be higher, but basically she's gonna use her chillwind shot. Resoundingly hits. So, this thing takes... 3 points of cold damage, plus an additional, I think it's 3d6. Ooh, not too good. 3, 6, 7. So, a total of 10 points of cold damage. This thing's looking quite rough. And, like, so those sections where you watch as the sort of ice knife pierces into this thing's body, and just... You feel almost like the sound of glass shattering muffled by a pillow. As a boom, and all of a sudden all these frost shards burst out of it. Eslin, you're floating in this jelly thing, and you watch as a frost shard explodes out from the corner, and it stops like a millimeter from your eye. Okay, that is... Calliope will then inspire you, Eslin, with, please don't go, I want you to stay, I'm begging you, please, please don't leave me.
I'm gonna die. You're gonna kill me.
Let me just mark off another bardic inspiration. Oh wait, I'm looking at Skatinos. And that's Amalia. Okay. After Calliope, it is Amalia's turn.
Oh. Can I try and, like... Is Estlin near me or no?
She is.
Okay, can I try and reach her and escape at the same time?
Unfortunately not.
Super Saiyan Amalia.
Okay. I will claw it.
You are restrained.
Okay, can I try and escape it if I can't claw it?
Yes, I will allow that, but I'll say it's your bonus action trying to claw it whilst restrained.
Never mind.
What did you roll? Oh, and with your lowest strength as well. Oh yeah, no.
So I got a 9.
Not enough, sorry, you are stuck inside this thing. After that, Skotinos, freaking out at the amount of damage you guys are taking, is going to try to do something bigger.
Can he not use blood to get us out?
If it's yours, maybe.
He might accidentally just rip the blood out of your body, which is probably not what you want.
No, that is not what I want, no.
He's just gonna do another poison spray. And this thing succeeds, so it takes no damage. So yeah, unfortunately, he's like, I'm sorry, it works, but it's really tough, so it doesn't always work. At the start of its turn, everybody who's inside it...
Yeah, man.
Takes...
Come on, girls.
...20 points of acid damage.
Essence unconscious, isn't she? Yeah. Cleric is down. Cleric is down.
It is going to move another 15 feet forward, so Amalia... Jason... Oh wait, how far back are you, Jason?
So I would have like come out of it, kind of to behind. So I would have gone behind it, where so it was coming from the direction of the hole. So I would have kind of walked outwards towards the hole.
Okay.
And I think I moved as far as I could before I hit the hole. So about 30 odd feet.
Seeing you move, it's going to try to move in your direction, specifically Jason, leaving Amalia and Skotinos. Sorry, Calliope and Skotinos.
Calliope and Skotinos.
Make a
Okay,
dexterity
cool.
saving throw.
Okay, that is a 17.
You succeed and can allow yourself to be pushed back 5 feet.
Sweet,
Eslin,
cool.
please roll a death saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Alright,
fuck.
mark off one death saving throw. Top of the initiative, Voida, it's your turn, Jason.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to try and get Eslin out and like push her kind of out of it, away from it.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Strength check. That is a 14.
That succeeds, but you do take 10 points of acid damage.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. And then as a... okay, she's down. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind.
Oh, hi, Mom. Sorry, I just saw that message. Hi, Mom.
Hello. I'm going to use Second Wind as my bonus action, and that's going to give me... Oh, yay. 9 plus 5... Sorry, 9 plus 6. 15? That's math, right? Yeah. So, sweet. That's going to be 15 points of healing, so I'm 24. And in terms of movement, I'm going to try something a little bit stupid here, potentially. But I'm going to try and, like, move it back towards the hole, and hopefully, like, my slippers will kind of let me kind of go down the hole too, if that makes sense.
You trying to grapple this thing?
No, I'm not trying to grapple it. If it's coming towards me, I'm trying to like because I can only move away from it or around it, right? If I succeed the save, I think I can only move either to its side or backwards. So I'm going to try and move backwards towards the hole and hope that my slippers kind of attach to it, so I can kind of effectively negate it going down and move across it if I have to.
Easy enough.
Sweet.
Very well.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so you freed Eslin. Calliope's turn. She's freaking out a little bit. She is going to just do another chill touch. She doesn't have a whole lot that would affect this super well. So, hits. Eight points of necrotic damage. This thing is looking quite rough. Amalia, your turn.
Can I try to escape the blobby thing again?
Yes. Did you mark the 20 damage of acid that you took, Amalia?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can try to escape again. Go ahead and make another strength check. What'd you roll?
15.
That succeeds. You
Plus the 6.
you draw in on your Leonin strength and you burst out of it in a massive heave.
Oh, thank God.
That is your action, though.
That is fine. Can I step back a little bit?
Okay, as you do so, it does take an attack of opportunity. 16 to
Son of
hit.
a bitch. How much?
16.
Just hits, yeah.
Alright, you take 10 points of acid damage. After that, it is Scotinus's turn. He's going to do another poison spray. Oh wait, that's not an attack roll, so I can't save. You know what? To be fair, I did roll the dice anyway, and I'm going to use the old roll because I shouldn't get to re-roll because So I'm gonna. I saw what the old roll was because the first one was a 15, but then I realized I shouldn't roll again because I was rolling the right dice. So I'm gonna say that the original number stands, which was a 9, so it fails. So he is able to do 19 points of poison damage.
Noise.
This thing is on death's door all of a sudden. It is struggling to stay together. After Scotinus, it is its cube's turn. Eslin, you're outside of it, right?
I think it's just coming to me now, right?
Yeah. Amalia's still inside it.
Outside of it, but I'm unconscious.
It's so you put her down, right?
What
Jason?
outside it?
So everyone should be outside of it, and it should be coming back towards me, I think, right?
It's large, so is Eslin on the same axis as you?
No, I thought she moved. I thought I pushed her kind of out of it, so kind of like away from me, if that makes sense.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, it'll try move. I'm gonna roll a d6 to see what it does. It's not too
Okay,
bright,
sure.
so it's just gonna pick a target at random.
Fairness.
It's gonna try to gravitate towards you, Amalia. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Eight.
Oh man. Fuck.
You take 10
I hit
points.
a block.
Wait, I forgot to roll the extra. You take 14 points of acid damage.
She's out, I think.
Alright, so I'm dead.
Yeah, she's out.
This is a CR2 monster, people.
Gelatinous cubes are notoriously annoying.
Okay. That's its turn. Eslin, your turn.
Saving throw. You got this, girl. Okay, one save.
One save?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, cool. Top of the initiative order, Jason, your turn again.
I'm just gonna make 2 full-on attacks towards it. So
Go ahead and make 2 attacks.
that is a 10 to hit,
10 hits.
and then the second attack is a modified 20 to hit.
A modified 20 does hit.
So it will take 9 points of damage on the first attack.
How do you want to do this?
I'm seeing the 2 girls go down. I'm basically just like flurrying this spear thing, just like like just poking as many holes in it as possible as it starts to like fall apart and like fall down and basically congeal on the floor like cheese that is slightly gone off.
And that does do that. Just splorches out onto the floor and it tries once to regather itself and then just dissolves into a thin, viscous liquid on the ground. Calliope is immediately gonna rush to you, Eslin, and do another healing word. So she'll do it at second level this time. Eslin, you regain 10 points of 10 hit points.
Welcome back. I'm sorry, I swear I thought that it looked like water. I was very convinced.
Amalia's still bleeding out, isn't she?
Yeah, she's still unconscious.
I'll just look around and just be like...
Amalia, make a death saving throw while she's panting.
No. Healing word. First level. 7 points of healing. Up you get.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much right now. Because I swear to God, if I died by a blob, I would have killed someone.
Sure,
I have
someone.
seen Bassa twice now. Very recently, in fact. She says I'm shit at my job.
How are we all feeling?
Do you know what?
Scatino says, you know what? Pretty good.
We all just read death glares casinos.
Literally, can I?
Right. I think we should take a short rest here.
I would love to do that myself.
All
Should we
right.
take a short rest?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
You have a seat. It's not super comfortable with the kind of wet liquid on the ground, but you do your best. Over the course of it, Amalia and Jason, you feel your strength slowly returning to you.
Beautiful. 8.
I want to take some hit die. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I need to do that too, so that's 8. Yeah, 9. Yeah.
What was that laughter I just heard?
That's Lucy and Faye in the other room.
Oh. What are they doing?
I have no idea. I'm assuming
Oh.
they're watching like some kind of reaction videos because that's.
I was
usually the
hoping they were
reaction
watching us, because that would have been perfect.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got a viewer in the chat. Who we got? A lot of users, but they don't... Because it says 2 viewers. Interesting. But yeah, anybody who is watching, feel free to chime in at any point. Drop a message.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm going to take some more hit die. I'm going to do at least one more.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might actually do the same.
Yeah, I might just do the full lot. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Uh,
You gonna use any hit die, babe?
Yeah, probably. But
I'm just going to do my last one as well. It's 9.
oh yeah, that takes me up. Nice.
Yeah, max HP now. Whee.
Nice.
Sweet. Looking good. Feeling good. Well, not good.
Feeling
but-
dead. Right, can we take another look at this room and
Yes.
find the
Alright.
way?
Yeah, can I take a look at the hole itself and see down there if there does seem to in fact be water or anything down there that isn't a ooze?
Make a perception check.
That is a 19 plus 1 for a modified 20.
There does seem to be another clear, translucent pool at the bottom.
Can I somehow make an arcana check or a monster check to see if that is potentially ooze?
There's no pool of water at the bottom. It is hard ground.
Okay.
Is it just like blocked off both ends? Like, is it just, is it just a hole?
No, there's
is
an
it-
opening at the hole.
Alright.
Yeah. So it's not just a well at the bottom, it's an opening at the bottom.
There is
isn't
an
it?
opening at the bottom, yes.
I'm just going to stand off to the party. If anyone feels comfortable with it, I wouldn't mind going down really quickly with my spider feeties and just kind of looking to see if there's anything down there immediately, and then I can come back up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just stand at the top and watch over you just in case you come across anything.
Perfect.
Easy enough.
Yeah. So do.
You go ahead and clip-clop on down, and you are greeted by a another square room. This one about 15 by 25. Sorry, 15 by 20 feet.
Okay.
You get to the bottom of the hole and you go through the open. So just because, so if the hole is here, the square room would be kind of like this. The hole is on one of the corners of the square room. And so as you step out facing the long part of the square room, there's a door immediately in front of you and a door to your immediate left.
Okay. I'll kind of like shout up the hole, like, there's another room down here.
I've used my rope. Does anybody else have any rope?
Actually, yeah, like how far down is the actual
20
like
feet.
20 feet?
20 feet, yeah.
I could potentially catch people. Like it's a risk, but it's possible.
Amalia has 50 feet of hempen rope.
Nice.
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Rather than
Love
just
you.
trustful.
And then just at
Never
the end,
trust
it's like,
anybody.
and then at the end, after Eslin's lying there with like a fractured skull, Amalia's like, oh yeah, no, wait, I had this.
I was looking while you guys were doing stuff.
No, can we climb down safely?
That was it.
Easy enough to do. You tie it off and ho, and you go ahead and gallop along down. Just to be clear, you're leaving the door at the top of the room here for another time.
Oh, is it not like... I thought that the only way to proceed forward would be to go down.
There is
We
another
tried to
door.
open the door and it didn't open.
It was a stone door.
There is a door there.
Yeah, there was a door there.
Yeah, I
remind you
tried
there's
to
a
open
door.
it and it didn't open.
There are other ways to open doors in D&D.
Yeah, no, but I asked if there was anything else near it and the answer was no.
Go ahead and make a straight intelligence check.
I really want this to be bad. I want it to be good for the game, but I also want it to be bad for entertainment.
5. You're welcome.
Never mind.
Never mind, I'll find. I don't like you.
Okay, so the door. Well, I mean, the door. In the nicest way possible, the door shouldn't hopefully be going anywhere unless it's a sentient door.
Me and my sentient door.
It's like
It's a
labyrinth.
mimic. It's been a
like
mimic this
over.
entire time.
Yeah, so just to recap, you had grabbed the door and you pulled.
Yeah, I
No,
pulled
it
it
didn't
and it said
budge.
it wasn't open. Yeah.
You tried sliding it as the others and it didn't
Going down the
budge.
hole with
Yeah.
a floating door.
And I have a +3 to strength, which I think makes me the strongest considering these two are still hurt.
No, they're not anymore.
Okay, cool. Good.
Oh, are we back to normal?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Babe, can you...
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Ignore that strength check I just rolled.
Straightforward or straightforward?
Straightforward what?
Because there's one straightforward and there's one on the left, right?
I'm just going to do one quick thing. Scotinos is going to walk up to the door. Never mind. You rolled a 4.
Can Kalai pick up to the door?
Sure.
Just everyone goes up to the door. Does really badly. Nope. Just walks away immediately.
Clavy pulls on it, and she thinks for a moment. She pulls from the other side, and
They actually open.
yeah.
I didn't attempt to, so I'm glad that I didn't look stupid doing that. Calliope here, what do your nymphi see?
It opens from the other way.
Ah, right, Eslin, did you not try to open it the other way?
I will kill you.
No, you won't. You love us. I'll give her like a tap on the plate.
Just sort of winces as she's been burned to death. Cool.
Calliope casts command on Jason now.
Is there anything you see, Calliope?
She's gonna peer through. There's another room with one other opening. Do we wanna... Which path do we want to take?
Okay, so we have one room upstairs with an opening, and we have the room down here with two doors. Sorry, two openings. Okay. And like the location thing wouldn't give you any new pings because it's not going still, and you'd have to recast
No,
it.
it's concentration, and I'd have to recast it to second level.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to really.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a waste.
That's fair.
It's good for locating where it is, like make sure we're in the right direction. But
okay, my only thought is if there was ooze at the bottom, it was either they're protecting something or it was there to stop people getting in. I think the ooze might be the best way forward, even if it's not like we know that we can rest here safely, so to come back. So yeah, exactly.
I'd say continue down the lower path.
Yeah, Calliope, come on down.
Cool. Calliope and Scotinos climb down. Scotinos, overhearing what you said, Edelin says, "We probably want to comb this place anyway, so it doesn't matter too much which way we take."
Yeah.
Right. I feel good about left.
To your immediate left?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you guys are doing?
They're opening, right? They're not doors.
The far one is a door, the one to your left is an opening.
Okay, sorry. Can I go and just check out the far door?
Okay, you peer through, you still have the daylight thing with you, right?
It would have stayed on me.
You pop your head through and you see a unusually shaped corridor. So it's about 10 feet wide for the first 15 feet, which you are part. So there's 15 feet and you're at the opening is at the 15th foot. So there's like 10 by 10 feet of corridor to your immediate left. To your immediate right, there's another 4 or 5 feet to your right, but then the corridor to your immediate right immediately narrows into a 5-foot wide corridor that goes back about 20 feet, but then opens up again slightly after another 5 feet.
Okay, so it's like
Let me just draw the shape.
It's like a pincering thing that goes in, then kind of fans back out.
1 second, sorry. New layer. So if you guys have a look at Twitch chat.
Okay.
So I've labeled where you are, Jason.
Okay.
And it goes back just a little bit further than what I've actually drawn, but that is what you guys see.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And at the far end of the corridor, right at the end, you see a large set of armor just standing against the wall.
Okay, cool. Can I do an insight check to see if that's a fucking animated armor?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
I'm like peeking out like, that's me go no. Insight, that is, what's my modifier? 12 total.
It definitely doesn't look hollow. Looks like it's got these brass and copper chains that seem to be filling out the armor, and it's just standing there.
Okay. I'm going to slowly kind of come back into the room we were just in and kind of parlay what I just saw to the party and look at the other opening with them.
So we're not going towards the armor. We're going towards the other way, yeah.
I'm just kind of telling you guys what I saw and how that looks and which one. Because again, like Katina said, we can kind of look through everything. Just that one's got this, and a set of armor on the side of it.
And would we know about animated suits of armor, or are we just being metagamey?
Make a history check.
It's 12 for me. Is it, man?
This is the thing. This is what I get for being good against that fucking shark.
I mean, you've certainly heard of metallic constructs being animated. I mean, Daxos had two, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did see them with our own eyes.
Fair. Yeah.
This shares similarities to it, but this one looks bigger.
Does
Good.
dispel magic work on that?
You don't know.
Okay. Alrighty. Left then? Should we have a look what's left?
Yeah, let's exhaust all our options.
Mm.
All right.
I mean, IMO, like, out of character, I think that it's probably the way where the suit of armor is because, like, of, like, you know, like terracotta warriors and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what this opening leads to, just in case there is something that, because like this is more of a metagaming in opinion kind of thing. But I feel like if that one's got a suit of armor to it, the other one might have something that is a little bit more
Easy?
not necessarily easy, but something might be there of use for like later on or kind of a better heading. Just
Right.
we don't get too because we're already what like we're kind of like 2 layers underground now, right? Because we've gone down the one where we climbed through, and then we've gone down this one
Again,
from the thing. So we're kind of 2 layers down. Just kind of thinking about keeping ourselves at least getting a good heading. And I'm mapping most of this off as we're going along anyway, just so we don't get too lost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fair.
But it's a proper labyrinth.
Can we have a look on the left?
Yeah, just see what's there.
You side up to the door that's at the far end of this room. It looks to be another one of those doors you've seen with the handle at the center.
Can we try pulling it all the directions? Sliding it? Push? Pull?
It slides.
Well done,
Can I
Esmond.
have...
It reveals a small corridor that goes back about 10 feet before it opens up into... so you can't see from here, you'd have to go further forward, but it looks to be about 10 feet back, the room itself that it opens up to.
So into another room that opens up, and the room is 10 feet away from where the door... So where the
room is 10... The wall you can see of this room is 10 feet back
Okay.
from the corridor.
Can I turn to like Calliope and be like, "You're quite soft on your feet. Do you reckon you could?"
I could give it a try. She rolled a... What is her proficiency on stealth? +4, so she rolled a 19 total.
Nice.
So she is going to creep forward and pull into the room.
She has dark vision, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does but me.
She comes back and says, "Looks like a tiny temple or some kind.
Ooh.
There's a few different altars in there."
Interesting. Okay. Anyone else want to go in? Yeah, anyone's curiosity? Yeah, I guess we're going to walk in.
I will go in. Can we try and be stealthy? Just in case.
Go ahead and all make stealth checks.
Yeah. I get disadvantage, so...
And all of you actually get disadvantage, pretty much.
That's ridiculous. I rolled 2 6s.
I rolled 2 10s, so an 11
Amalia?
total.
Roll
No,
it.
what are we rolling?
Stealth check at
Stealth.
disadvantage.
I want mithril armor, please and thank you.
You know where to buy it.
Night boss. Mhm.
9.
9.
Okay.
9.
I rolled 19 and 9.
So Eslin, you say and then all 3 of you turn in unison. Click clang, click clang,
Yeah.
click clang.
Yeah.
It's like 3 tambourines, like
Yeah.
and you guys quickly all turn to each other.
Yeah. Calliope at the front is just hanging her head. Like, oh, fuck.
You stealth forward, and you see that entering this room, it's a longer room. So it's more rectangular. So it's 10 feet wide and about 20 feet across, and it's lined with multiple altars, each depicting a small statuette of a different god, and a small altar with an appropriate offering. The amount you see are about 5.
Can we tell which gods they are?
Yeah.
Like, or to
Yeah,
what?
can we make religion checks?
Sorry, 6.
Or
I
would
read
we
this
just
wrong,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, can we check what gods they are?
Eslin, you recognize Thassa.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys also do recognize Erebos, Amalia, your deity, and Jason, you would know this one. You see a matronly figure with wavy hair falling over her eyes and face, and she seems to be sitting in a great big series of branches that are enveloping her, almost like a porch swing, kind of, but it's more ovular. You've seen those idols once or twice. She is commonly also worshipped by your people. This is Karametra,
Calametra, make it what it might be.
goddess
Cool.
of the harvest.
Yeah.
The last two, go ahead and make religion check. Anybody who wants to.
I am a cleric after all. Hey, I got a roll above a 10. 16.
Wasn't a terribly high DC. You recognize a couple of these as prominent figures. So you see a veiled mask, almost like a bandana, but a very long one, figure with long skeletal bone and hands, and an enormous sort of staff-like thing that descends into like the stone at his feet seems to have been sculpted almost like rippling waves. The way he's holding his staff, almost like he's mid-row, is unmistakable. This is Theros, the ferryman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is a four-armed figure whose face is shrouded in a hood.
Oh, God of knowledge, right?
What's unique about this one is he's got lots of gems that are sort of dotted around his little idol. Each one is no bigger than a pinprick. But in unison, as the light catches the daylight thing, his particular idol sparkles like a star. It is Krufix, god of horizons, and one of the 3 primordial deities that... alongside Clothis, which is Tannis' god, and Nycta, which is Calliope's god, are 3 siblings which are the children of Aura, primordial titan of time.
Mm-hmm.
What does Thassa's one look like? Does it look clean and stuff?
They all look maintained to the same degree. The offerings, or at least what you gather were organic parts of the offerings, have decayed over time. It is a tomb. There's going to be some level of dust, but she doesn't look neglected or any worse off than the others. There are a few cracks in the wall, probably from geological shifts, but this all seems pretty natural looking as far as you can tell.
Can I just spend like 10 minutes like making it like nice, maybe like casting mending a couple of times, like cleaning it off and...
Yeah, my thing will be very similar. Kemetra and Nilia I know they have like a interesting dynamic. It's not necessarily like they're buddies, but there's I think there's like a mutual respect thing, right?
They have some amount of overlap.
Yeah. So I would probably not necessarily, because I know that Nilia doesn't really do things at her shrines or dedications.
You would know that Nilia finds Karametra a little too civilized.
Yeah. And I think that just for respect of both gods and their relationships together, I'm not necessarily like pay respect to it, but I'd like, if it looks dusty or a bit roughed up, I'd probably clean it up just a tad, so it doesn't look as worn out, if that makes sense.
Okay. Sorry, let me just have a look at something real quick.
Because I think I remember seeing that Nilia and Kemetra, when they, like, even though there's a relationship between them, they do, like, encourage...
worship of the other or something.
Worship of the other, or like dedication to,
yeah.
Well, not dedication, but thing to the other. So I'm not really doing a great job of it. It's more like out of respect.
Go ahead and make a religion check, Jason.
Sure thing. That is a 11 plus 0, so 11.
You hear a soft, dulcet tone, sort of just creeping in your head. You recognize it. Nilia's voice is familiar to you. It just says, a pity. And that's it.
Okay.
You gather from the tone, it was, You don't sense it was directed at you necessarily. You didn't.
Yeah.
You sense disappointment.
It's the
but
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. That's the reason why I'm not like doing a full rebuff of it. I'm just kind of like, yeah. Gotcha.
You get a sense it was directed almost more at Karametra than you.
Understood. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys take a minute to fluff and clean up these idols.
So looking at the other idols and stuff, do they seem, and like looking at the room, does it seem like they are placed in a position like specifically, or that there's any, if there's a like correlation between, because you said they're opposite each other, right?
So
Or
kind of,
parallel,
there's
so-
1, 2, I'll show you on the Twitch chat again, sorry, just because it's easier to do it this way.
Yeah, sure.
Brush. So let's say, crap, wrong thing. So let's say this is the, can you see that square?
It takes a while to load up, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's catching up, but we can see it. Yeah.
All right, let's say that's the room.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And sorry, I forgot to mention there is another doorway here. So the doorway you guys came in through is here.
Okay.
Sorry, no, wrong thing. It's here. So it's sort of like a adjacent diagonal thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So well, let me just crap. So if I remove the background so you guys can see a little better, if that helps.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It just takes a while to load in because there's obviously a small delay, but that's fine. Yeah, I get it. Okay, nice. All right. Okay.
So there is another door at the far end. Just a heads up.
Yeah. And does it look like the same door? Does it look like a mosaic door?
Looks like a slider.
Okay. Okay. So here we have effectively a room of either a room of worship or just a room of respect, whatever it is. Now, in the other room, we had the piece of armor and the shape of it. So, unless these statues are going to come to life, which I very much doubt, we can check through this door, or knowing that this room is maybe safe, we could go and have a look at the other room. What does the party think? I obviously don't want to do too much kind of back and forth, but since we are on this playing field currently, and we know this room is particularly safe and surrounded by deities, we at least you respect.
Amalia too.
So yeah, but that's what I meant. Like the you isn't like the, because I think it's Amalia, Calliope, and Amalia and Eslin's, right?
Amalia and Eslin.
Calliope has like augury, doesn't she? Free once a day.
I believe so.
That piety thing.
It's an oracle thing. It's her feet thing.
Also, I forgot to do this last time, so I'm gonna let it stand. But it doesn't say anything about, well, at least for her divination that she did. Divination does have material components, and the piety section didn't say it doesn't require them. It didn't say without expending them. So we'll say she had the components for that last one. But if augury requires components, I don't remember if it does.
Augury
and she doesn't have them.
Augury does require components because it's a cleric spell.
Let me double check. Sorry. Supernatural gifts. Oracle. Augury is as a ritual with this trait, but it says it does require specially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Would she have a spellcasting focus that would offset that, or is that very much specific to?
If it's worth money, then a spellcasting focus doesn't offset it.
I do not do spellcasters, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, it's
What
a pain
are
at the
magic?
FA, to be honest with you.
Sorry, Eslin, I forgot to grab the pieces I need for that. I really should use that more.
No worries. I'll just sit at my little Thassa shrine for a bit. and just think for a second. My gut instinct tells me to go through the door in here, and I don't know why.
Okay. If you're sitting beside your god and that's giving you that feeling, then by all means, I'm happy to follow it.
My gut instincts also told me to jump onto a gelatinous cube, so...
In fairness, you can't take full responsibility for that because I did think that there was water down there and it was a good idea in theory, and you did go onto water. It just happened to also be combined with a poisonous ooze.
Is there a chance that I could have a little prayer while I'm here and maybe ask?
You could certainly try.
Yeah. D100, yeah?
I'll allow you to roll a d100.
Thank you. Nah, 49.
It's the highest you've rolled this
Sorry.
week.
I know! Okay, nah, this door here. I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, that 49 is 53 of your normal rolls, funnily enough, Eslin.
I know, it's true.
Alright.
Yeah, if a sliding door opens.
It does open. Are you, this room, you see another corridor, but, so, you seem to be at one end of the corridor, and there's an immediate left turn.
Okay.
As soon as you turn left as part of this left turn after you've entered this corridor, so basically you go 5 feet forward, then you're at an angle where you can turn left, another 5-foot square angle. On the next set of 5 feet, there's a door to your immediate right, and then it goes forward another 20 feet or so, and it seems to turn left again. So I'll draw another thing. So you're here, where I put that X, and this is what you see walking in.
Can we try this first door?
Yeah, sure. You, see it's another sliding door, except this one is much more ornate and seems to have sections that are gilded with brass. There is a handle to slide it. Right above it is a enormous brass seal with a small, intricately shaped hole.
Does it appear to be like key-like in nature, or like something needs to be placed in it?
You could reasonably draw that conclusion.
Does anyone have thieves' tools?
I was going to say Jackson just goes, does anyone have a sphere?
Is there like a hidden key, like a plant pot or something somewhere?
A welcome mat.
Yeah, like a welcome mat.
Is there a safe place for deliveries that are missed?
Is there a neighbour that you can leave the key with?
Please leave behind the armor.
None of us have thieves' tools.
Oh, I don't think
We need a rogue next time, I think.
No, Calliope has the disguise kit. Sorry, I was misremembering.
That's fine. Is there a hidden key under a doormat or with a neighbour?
Make a perception check.
What's your passive?
My passive is 17. I also rolled a 17.
Oh, nice.
You don't see a doormat.
Not like a doormat specifically.
Is there a hidden key?
You
Hidden
don't
key.
find a hidden key around.
Alright, next door. Mark it on the map, we'll come back later.
All right, so you walk around, and you are greeted by another sliding door. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck box.
21.
Yay!
All right, you only take... You only take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as a series of large rocks are let loose by the door being moved aside and collide with your skull.
Because I'm quite close to her, can I intercept that?
I'm going to say make a dexterity check with disadvantage because you didn't see it coming.
Okay, yeah, sure. Disadvantage. Oh, God, okay. Fuck, that first one was really good. I hope that it's not that
Is
much
this
lower.
where you fucking knocked me out?
Oh, okay.
Trying to
No,
save
15.
me?
15 was the low one. 18 into 15.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay, sweet. So I'll
go
intercept that quick. That's going to be a D10. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. So that's 8.
So you managed to knock aside most of them, but one large rock just collides with Eslin's head, and she sort of staggers back for a second. There's a big old gash here that's sort of bleeding.
Yeah. Like my shield is like holding it up. I'm like, I tried my best.
It's fine. What's in the room?
So you step into the room. This room is square as well, about 15 by 15 feet. And in the center, against the far wall, is a large, very detailed, painted statue of Heliod, spear aloft in all his glory. A small altar lays at his feet, with a rich purple velvet cushion on top. Placed upon the cushion is an ornate silver key.
Okay.
The key itself has a
Do you
sort
have
of
mage hand?
unusual design. It's like it flares out of both sides with these little sticks, reminding you almost of a flanged mace. And the actual part that you hold is hooked around like a loop. So something like this.
Okay.
Is this going in Twitch chat again?
Yeah. So just while wait for that to kind of come in and load. Can I look around and see if there are any like traps or anything that might kind of set off if we pick up the key? Like, does it look like too conveniently placed for it to be to have just been left there? And I'm asking that as well because of the alert feat. If it's going to just give me anything to not necessarily be jumped.
Make a perception check. Unless you venture into the room and start rummaging around, make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm basically just kind of looking around and just getting an idea. So perception, my passive perception is 16. If I get higher than that, that was a 3. Sorry, 4 total with my roll. But my passive is 16 if that helps.
Damn, Jason, your luck is really starting to change. I mean, whoever's in here was really stupid. They just left the key out for you. And you're certain that, your victory is assured.
Can I cast Find Traps?
Guys, I think it's okay to pick up that key.
You have the Find Trap spell?
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Oh, nice.
All right. What is the exact wording of the spell? Does it just says Find Traps?
Okay, so it says you sense the presence of any trap within range that was in line of sight. The range is 120 feet. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or an unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus,
Cool. I was just checking on the whole line of sight thing, just clarifying that, but thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing comes up.
Okay, I'm going to look at Calliope and Skidsinos on this. Do either of you have something that could either pick it up or nudge it off?
I think that Calliope has Mage Hand, if I'm not mistaken.
She does.
Okay, that might be useful.
Yeah, sure. Just stand back, just in case.
So I'm also going to stay beside Calliope and try and block her way, just in case.
And she summons this ghostly spectral hand, almost like, like a ghost's hand just floating there.
Nice.
And she'll summon it out. It sort of floats forward and plucks the key. And she starts to slowly bring it back. And as she does so, you watch the silver key turn grey. And then crumble
Into
and
ash.
turn into dust.
Okay. Calliope, did you mean to do that?
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I think
very
it
well.
so
was
sorry,
supposed
guys.
to be-
Oh, it's okay. It did seem a little too easy, even by my standards.
Is there like a real key? Is there like a real key hidden like underneath a plinth or something?
Make an investigation check.
Shit, investigation. I will try. 12.
You lift the cushion, and sure enough, there is an identical key right under the cushion.
Yeah.
Hey! I've watched enough like films to see where this is going.
Although,
Since I've cast Find Traps and this hasn't gone off, I'll take it in my hand.
nothing happens.
No.
You gather that this room was likely... The thing was set up perhaps as a red herring to discourage someone and sort of rely on a reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Got you. Right. Back we go. Does it work in the door?
Click. It does work in the door.
Hey!
You slide it out the way, and you step into, this time, a large circular room.
Circular rooms are usually good.
There are sections of pillar. Sorry, let me just pull up the visual for myself. This one is a much larger room, about, I'll actually measure it, why not? About 90 feet across, enormously circular, surrounded by a series of pillars. Some of them have crumbled away, others have been sort of rubbled up, and there's definitely ivy creeping through and plants, or like thick underground plants sort of stretching in, but at the center lies a enormous stone case. About 10 feet wide and 5 feet across.
Does it look like an alt, like an altar thing?
No, there's an etched on a picture of a hoplite warrior sort of laying with his eyes closed. What does catch your eye, especially as you walk in with the light stone, is he has two, what you thought were statues, were two sort of... They're moving slightly enough to you know that they're living, but the two guard hoplites next to them seem to be very much alive, and they sort of turn to look in your direction.
Do they appear hostile or just reactionary to the door opening?
Make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, that's a 19 plus
I was going to
1.
say, can we give him help on that?
Cool. You watch as their eyes narrow slightly, but that's not nearly what catches your attention. What catches your attention is floating above the sarcophagus is this green head with a row of teeth in its mouth and a gigantic eye at the center of its forehead, and 4 additional eyes at the end of stalks coming out of its head.
Beholder!
What the hell happened
An
in here?
undead beholder!
Hang on a second, let me just, so you
Start
guys
music?
see... No, I'm not gonna start the music. Oh, stupid. So, yeah. There you go, there's a visual reference.
Okay.
Its eye snaps towards you guys, and all 4 of them, actually, it says... Intruder! You dare plunder this tomb! Answer me! Shut up! And it looks at an area where there's nothing there. I'm speaking to them. Explain yourselves.
Can
If
we
you
like?
talk to a beholder, can it just like kill you or something?
Well, no,
Like,
it's speaking in common for us to understand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest with you. We just need to take some treasure because basically we need to pay a debt to a friend of ours, and so there's this like evil thing that's happening down in Vishuras, and we basically need money to pay him back, and then I need to go and save my son, and yeah, like things are really bad at the moment, so we'd really appreciate it if you just let us have it.
It cracks a massive, jagged smile of teeth that resemble broken glass, and says, "May your honesty find you favor in the underworld." And as it moves forward to begin to attack, we're going to end tonight's session there.
Oh man, okay, cool. That's good because I was literally gonna say I throw a javelin at it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's slightly earlier, I think, for
Yeah.
us to end it, but
That's fine.
if we
It's a good
start this
place.
now,
it's
this
gonna
is
be
going
a
to...
hell of a battle. Yeah,
It's really
you went the
good place,
right
yeah.
direction though.
I've got a feeling of what it is from your description and how it was speaking. So I've got.
Do you see the picture?
So the picture you've got is like the little kind of green
Yeah.
tentacly one. So I've got a feeling.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will also, just so you guys have an idea, let me just close Pixelmator Pro, because I don't need it.
Oh, are we going back to Twitch again?
Oh no, you're going to Foundry.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
So I will just activate it so you guys can see what you are up against and form appropriate opinions. Let me also show
I've
Twitch chat to any...
used 2 of my 3rd level spell slots because I'm a dummy.
You're fine. You are fighting a big old ooze.
I didn't use my spell slots fighting the ooze.
Cool, so
I
I'll
get
zoom
you,
out
I don't.
slightly, and this is the visual you guys have.
Okay.
So yeah, you
Mine
should be
just
able
says
to...
game paused, but
Yeah, mine says game paused as well.
Does it not show you anything?
No, just as
Oh,
game
now it
pause.
does.
Okay.
I can't see anything, but I can see everyone's like cursors.
Yeah, you're gonna need to zoom out to see stuff.
Oh, it's all black for me, so I need to like move around to see everything.
mine's come up now. It just
Oh,
loaded.
right, sorry, I forgot. Jason, because you have the stone, I'm gonna make you emit light. 1 second.
Okay, cool.
Vision.
Let there be light.
Bright light radius. How big is the bright light radius on daylight?
Isn't it 30 feet? You said.
60
I will
feet.
tell you how big it is. It's a 3rd level spell slot, so it should be fucking decent. 60 feet.
60 feet bright light, and what's the dim light beyond that?
Probably 30.
The sphere is a bright 60-foot sphere, and then an additional 60 feet in dim.
Okay,
So
cool.
120.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I can see it now.
And do you guys see a little thing that says 15 feet right above the creature's...
Yes.
Cool, so yeah, that should be an indicator of how far up it's floating.
Sweet. I was going to ask if that's an elevation one. Perfect. Nice. Love it.
Yeah, I've been waiting to use this token. Cool, so yeah, just showing everybody as
week.
well. Yeah, next week we're gonna start with this battle. I'll just show everyone this little cutie patootie.
Yeah. I need to make a note that says, "Be sure to throw javelin," like instantly.
Okay. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much to anyone who may have tuned in at any point and to anyone watching on YouTube. As always, we love you very much. Until next time. Bye-bye. Let me just, sorry, just general. Bye-bye. And also...